Hi, I'm Chris. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Fracture. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight. Fracture is an experiment for us, our first long-running campaign. 5 new adventurers are flung into a strange new world, lost in the plains, and I can't wait to share all of the strange new things they discover with you. This is our first long-running campaign, so if you're looking for recaps of what's already happened, there should be a link in chat now to our YouTube channel, where there will be a full recap playlist. For those who are new to Dungeons & Dragons, everyone here is playing fantasy characters in a fantasy universe. They all have their own unique characters with character sheets that tell them who they are, what they can do. They mostly roll 20-sided dice to see how well they do things, with 20s being good and 1s being hilariously bad. But otherwise, we are improvising, telling stories with each other, and we hope you'll join us for the ride. When they play all their characters, I play the rest of the world, so I'll be playing every single person they encounter, all of the strange things that we've built into this strange new world that Fracture has to offer. Before we get too deeply stuck in, please meet all of our players, and let's have a word from our sponsors as well.
Hi, I'm Emma. I use the pronouns Em or Emma, and I'm playing Astariel. He goes by Astor or Astel and uses any pronoun. Astel is a bit of a chaotic wizard. He's not very good at studying. He doesn't like it. He likes a lion. And we're going to see how well he copes with the events of Fracture.
Hi, my name is Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does, Wisdom Din. What about me? I'm 5 foot. Some people call me the tiny tiefling because of that. I like studying medicine. My mum's a medic. So I wasn't always a tiefling. There is a family curse on my head and a voice in the sword that I have with me at all times. But I'm going to go to school to learn how to get rid of that, so everything's going to be fine. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ed. I will be playing Vuk Kronogorak, who is a Loxodon cleric of nature, uses he, him pronouns, is the first of his tribe to come to Stonywing Hall to attempt to become the mightiest cleric that the world has ever seen. He is a mighty arrangement with a mighty mace and a skin of slate, worships Sylvanus and with violet eyes.
Hi, I'm Lola, pronouns they, them, and I am playing Atlas, wise young Vambo of the woods, the Greenwood Grove to be exact.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Cleo, who also uses she, her pronouns. Cleo is an Earth Genasi monk. She's rather shy and not particularly good at talking to people, and she's just left home for the first time, equipped with a giant warhammer and the blessing of her adoring family, obviously, to go off and see if she can have a few adventures.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. Hero Forge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, and beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of the collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive, cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. Playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NW gift into chat for a link to a free gift.
Check out our wonderful supporters, Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a DM, you've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets and exclamation point characters in Twitch chat below.
This stream will run for 3 hours, and there will be roughly a 5 to 10 minute break somewhere towards the middle. We run shows on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Greenwich Meridian / British Summertime, which is 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. in mainland Britain, and 2 a.m. Tuesday mornings in Japan and parts of Australia. On Mondays, we run TTRPG streams. These can be one-shots, 4, 6, 8, or even 12 weeks long. You can always find our latest schedule at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg/schedule. On Tuesdays, we have our ongoing campaign, Fracture. And on Fridays, we have our talk show, Talk Together, and Talking is a Free Action, which lasts for 1 hour.
We are Roll Together RPG on all socials, so find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Links in chat.
Thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. You can find a link in chat. Help us make our shows from just £1, $1, or $1 gold piece, and unlock more tiers by joining. Our D20 Club are fab. They've created a fan Discord for us. They've also made a wiki page for Roll Together. You can find that at rolltogether.fandom.com.
Welcome to our podcast listeners. If you also would like to listen to us via podcast, you can search Roll Together RPG on your favourite podcast provider. If we're not there, let us know and we will add ourselves to that list.
Finally, we play with a diverse group of players who play a diverse set of characters with wide-ranging sexual and gender identities. Our tables are trans and GNC positive, and we encourage and champion trans and GNC players in our games. The DM and players may portray characters that are of a different gender to their own. And while we aim to avoid misgendering, we do acknowledge that it might happen. We have a company policy in place for correction, but please feel free to let us know if you think one has been missed. We play safe games at safe tables. !safety in chat will show you what we do, the TTRPG safety toolkit, as well as content warnings if you're looking to avoid certain topics. Grand. Right, here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fracture, episode 21, the last episode of Fracture.
Legally drink in America.
Yep, that has been true for me for a long time, Tom. Good. Right. Thank you for joining us, everyone, for, yes, our last episode of Fracture. It's true. The rumours are true. We are doing this final episode to wrap things up, not in a too neat a bow. I'm not killing them all. Just saying that now, I'm not killing them all. That's
Okay.
what I think
Yeah,
it's
because killing us all wouldn't actually wrap things up because we'd still be here.
It'd be harsh.
Oh, it's true. If I killed you, no, I'd have to disintegrate you all.
Yeah, it depends how we're killed. Yeah.
I'm not doing
looking forward
that.
to
No,
this.
we're going to have a nice little, finish up some arcs, make sure we reach a nice point with all these characters, and then draw to a very pleasant close. So thank you for joining us for that, and for some of us, our last stream. Anyway, for a quick recap, these Les Chuckles Effects have arrived in this new plane of existence. They now know it's called Colhearth, but at the time they didn't know what it was called. Their ship, kind of like a TARDIS, crashed here. Their teacher, kind of like a sort of Doctor Who companion who decided to do it by themselves and failed miserably. Is that a reference to anything you can say? Died, disintegrated themselves completely, and thus left these children here to fend for themselves.
Not children, specifically not children.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Slightly older than children. From our perspective, children.
Teenagers.
We've been drinking water deep.
Very young adults. To fend for themselves. They have thus tried to fend for themselves. They managed to free the floating island that they landed on from the machinations of someone who may not have been entirely evil, but they killed horribly anyway.
Was trying to kill us horribly.
That's true.
So we
maybe
killed horribly.
there was a anyway.
We tried to turn me out of an airlock several times.
After you it doesn't matter. Discovering that the rest of this plane was also floating islands, they traveled between some of them in a ship called the Eryctes, which they seem to have become sort of not owners of entirely, but sort of members of the crew and quite an important part of the crew.
That's not true. We are now co-owners of it. Remember, we split it all between ourselves.
It's a massive democratic ship. But yes, these co-owners of the ship all reached the another floating city, a Taurus sort of donut-shaped city called Uhlen, where they've also had their various adventures, and one of the parties split off to have other adventures, which you can see in last week's one-on-one one-shot, which was not terrifying at all. But from my perspective, Rebecca, not from yours.
I had a great time.
Yep.
I had definitely slept. Absolutely, lots before we filmed that, so
Me
I remember
too.
it in great detail.
That's hilarious.
Right. Two new parents play D&D. How'd it go? Well, it happened.
I think it was in
There you go.
English. I think.
Yeah, I think we spoke English. I think you're correct. But yes, the party also met Kina, that's character, who is from Uhlen and has a family here who are all ghosts, which is definitely not sad and scary at all. And there are reasons for that, which we covered a little bit. And they got caught up in this fracas with a group of people called the Slain, who've been trying to stop them from asking too many questions about Silver Keys, which is the thing that powered the TARDIS star thing they used to get here. Anyway, at this point in time, the party are all reconvening in Uhlen after their various adventures, and let's see where things take us. So, where we left off before Rebecca's one-shot last week, the 5 remaining party members had just managed to stop a group of, they're called the Slain, these undead mercenaries, from trying to kick them off the island effectively. There was an added side effect which no one realized was going to happen, me included, just to be clear, when someone was thrown through a wall and a D100 was rolled, and hey, there were crates full of Citica, the crystal that blows up when magic is cast near it.
Terrifying.
Yeah. There was a lot of running away, making sure it didn't blow up, throwing it off the side. There was a lot of interesting stuff happened to make sure that...
Running away is not. It feels kind of like what actually happened, Rebecca, was we picked up all the stuff that was about to explode and ran with it to throw it off the edge of the island.
I might have nearly Tony Starked it as I flew up into the atmosphere and then just very nearly got pulled into my death. But I'm fine. I just hit the ground at high velocity, but I'm alive.
Yeah,
we got rid of all of it.
Attilus also yeeted
Dived off the side.
yeeted themselves off the side and managed to hang on and drop the bag full of exploding crystals, which then all exploded below in a very atmospheric filmic shot that we all agree they looked hot while doing. Yeah.
Great.
But we are just after that moment. You have managed to stop Uhlen from blowing up. Astel may have put some Sitica in their hat because they're an idiot. And
I don't know.
Very, very, very smart idiot.
Exactly.
The worst kind.
We had this issue with Anton, right? It's like all are both the most intelligent people in the room, but also just idiots.
Problematic.
Just carving things into your hair now. We're like, stop it!
I mean, this is a side note, but I thoroughly enjoyed in the first episode of Josh's new campaign. We all queried whether Niall's character had letters shaved into the side of his head.
Every time it's a Niall character, you have to ask.
Anyway, Attilus, you have pulled yourself back onto the side of Uhlen. Uslam and Kida and Vuk and Astel are all in the street, having recovered, not died, managed to not cause any serious damage to the space around. You are now... It's that shot of everyone like heavy breathing and like, oh, is it over? Are we done? Is it good? Kida, you are holding the head of a Deathless. That's an armored undead. It looks a bit like... I realised I didn't describe this Deathless particularly well, so I wanted to give a bit more detail on what this looks like. So this Deathless looked to be in sort of like cyborg ninja, cool, like very stylish, like more modern Deathless armour than what Vuk is wearing, because Vuk is also undead. It had more of a sort of like a cyborg ninja vibe, but the helmet almost had like a bit like Astel's hat, a sort of like Shaco, like flat top, high top hat, and that face, featureless face, it's like blank face, is now being cradled by you and was telepathically talking to Vuk, I believe, but you're not aware of that. Or did it talk to you as well? I can't recall.
Talk to both me and Kida, yeah.
It's talked to all of you. Well, there you go.
Was it just telepathically, though?
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be able to say very much.
I was imagining Zero from Borderlands as the black, shiny...
Yeah, very Zero. Also kind of a bit flack if we're going Borderlands, it's true. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, yes, you are holding the head of a Deathless who has a posh British accent. Just go with it.
Why not?
What is everyone doing at this point in time? Did anyone see Astel put some Sitica in their hat?
No.
Oh.
Oh, good.
No idea.
It was after the credits, so where we just get to see the hand and lift it up and go, interesting.
Wow.
How much exactly did I get?
All right, I'm going to be fair. Can you roll me
dice on this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need someone else to roll because I did have Christmas bone tracks as my character sheet, but the baby knocked it onto the floor. So,
okay. That's my boy.
Fair enough, yep. Keep it running.
Also, I'm not going hand boobs. These are the baby's hands.
They're going to be cropped out of shot. Right.
But the idea is lovely.
Someone roll me a D8.
A D8.
Look at these hand boobs.
I got a 6.
Oh no!
Why
did you roll?
I thought I'd roll for M. It's like
the Fey blessing is back.
You have 6 fragments of Sitica in your hat.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's fine, right? We can trust Asta. You blow up the world while I was gone. It's all great.
It's probably fun.
I just worked very hard to make us not blow up the world, so I feel like I should be trusted with this.
Okay.
You go, oh, everyone that's ever touched this has blown up a lot of shit. This thing, we're trying to stop it blowing up everything. I'll just take a little bit.
I think it's the way home, folks, all right? I think it's the way home.
I very well be.
Anyway. Our pilot was evaporated by this stuff. You're like, look how much more I've got.
Anyway, what are the rest of you doing? The other people who didn't steal nuclear fissile materials.
Now, I ran slightly further away because I was trying to get all of the civilians out of the area.
Yes.
But would have, once it calmed down, would have started making my way back to the rest of the group.
Are you
heading back towards Buchan?
Is there a certain amount of like trepidatiousness, or are you running back?
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes. Yeah, there is. There's the sort of like, will have stopped, been like, okay, everything seems to have calmed down. Do you think it's safe to go back?
It's a very big question for a head.
Sure. Okay. They seem to have stopped. Okay, let's go.
I can't sense any of the magic crystal blowy up stuff, so fingers crossed.
Is that a thing you can do?
Sometimes.
That's really useful to know.
Yeah.
And as walking back, do we get to know your name yet, or should I? Is that a secret? Should we wait for everyone else?
You can ask if you like, but I'm sorry, this is a bit rude. I'm really here to chat to your friend who's wearing the armor. That's
Sure. Oh, right. No. Sure.
No. Sorry. This is.
No. It's I get it. I get it. He's got the. I'll just get you back there.
I'm XR4.
Oh.
Interesting.
Nice to meet you, XR4. I'm Kida.
Pleasure. I sound too much like Zelly kind of mum. I must rein this in. It was much posher. It was a Rick Mail. There we go. Yeah.
Surprisingly similar.
We never did find out what happened to his son.
No, not this one.
No.
I pull it down off my board. Remove the red string.
No, it's more Lord Flashheart than that. Gosh, fine. Well, okay. Guards, XR4 at your service. Yes, I'd like to speak to that one. If that would be Tickety Boo.
Tickety boo, and I'll take you to him. Is this is the headless thing something that all deathless can do, or is it just you?
Well, I mean, arguably all of us can, because you don't.
Right. I'm with you.
I'm enjoying this idea.
There's not much need for a corpus necessarily, is there? I mean, bodies.
I mean, I'm happy to help you with this transportation, XR4, but I do want to make it clear that just because I'm holding your head right now, I don't think I can do it forever.
No, don't worry. We'll find a way. There's always a way. Stick on your friend's shoulder, maybe.
Say for Beeblebrox the second.
Yeah. See how he feels about that.
Well, some limbs. Limbs.
It's going to be a spider thing.
I'm also heading out of the warehouse to where Ustam and Vuk are presumably still lying on the floor.
Ustam's face down in the road, not moving.
Vuk is sort of standing over him, swaying.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those.
Wait, did Ustam go down?
Not down, but he's just lying there, taking a moment to.
I think we have to be very clear here. In game terms, Ustam is fine. In emotional terms, Ustam is down.
Yeah.
Let's go that way around.
Are you both okay? Do either of you need any? I got a little bit of healing left if you need it.
I'm definitely very down to my bootstraps, but
do not do spells.
Yeah.
Once you have a hat situation.
No, it's an innate ability by my celestial powers, therefore not magic.
Fine.
Right, Chris? Healing hands, not magic. It's my divine presence. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it on Vuk anyway. It's I think 3d6 now.
Hooray! Shall I roll that?
Yeah, please do.
3d6, you say? Just got 11 points of healing off that. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Can someone roll 2d100 for M and take the higher number, please?
Can I?
Yeah.
I can't promise. Sometimes it fails me. I got 3 nat ones last time. 2d100. Okay, I've got a blue one and a lightning one.
Okay.
Cool, lightning.
Okay, the blue one was 56. The lightning was 3.
Wow.
Well, so 56. Chris.
Hey, thank God for advantage. Hey, I don't know how to describe this, so I'm going to try and find... You feel a tingling under your hat.
Is it like popping candy in my brain?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's great.
That's an amazing
It's
idea.
like popping candy in your brain. It's not good.
No.
If, say, it had been the 3 out of sheer curiosity, what might have happened?
May not have been ahead anymore.
Fascinating.
Which would have provided a body for our cyborg friend.
There we go, everyone wins.
Everybody wins. Finale, y'all.
That's hideous, but well done.
How do you fancy playing a Rick Mail style?
For one episode, should be all right.
It's what I normally play, so, you know.
Exactly.
You're fine, but you are a bit like, I must be cautious around magic and spell-like effects.
Like, yes.
Well, I'm completely out of everything now. I have no more magic and no more healing. I'm done.
Do you announce this to the two people lying in the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some sort of looks up, broken nose. It's like, good to know. It's very struggle.
I think that will be fine.
Do you want a hand up us then?
Oh, yes, good idea.
Well, thank heavens that Vuk helped, because Astor was no help.
The wizard hands up.
Astor put a hand out, and Ustam, you went, why am I heavier now?
Like a child who just doesn't want to go up, and I'm putting all my weight. I'm like, no. Well,
no. With Vuk helping you up in a jiff.
Yeah, I get up and sort of like just. So, I think we saved the city, right? We're still here.
Did everyone survive? Has anyone seen Estelus?
Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on. Very hesitantly, sort of take to the air. I'm like, can I see if I can see Estelus anywhere? I was like,
Estelus, are you still hanging off the dock of the bay?
I mean,
watching as the waves roll away. Let's say 30 seconds. Would you have put yourself up immediately, or would you just be hanging there going, this is fun?
I probably would have been hanging there being like, I can't believe I did that. It was kind of fun. No, we'll wait for this again.
All right, Ustam, as you fly up into the air, you will, like, as described, these houses are quite close together, and it's very sort of Shad Thamesy, tall, narrow buildings. But as you fly up, as you reach a certain point, you get an overview, and you can see that there's a dock behind this point, and Atlas is just like cash hanging off the side of the dock. Looking, need I remind you, stunning while doing this.
Canonically hot.
Etelus is doing cool parkour moves.
Wow, very impressive.
I think the image I want in your head is when Link climbs to the top of a castle and just starts like chilling for no good reason, just like hangs on the flagpole like, this is fine. Hey, this takes no stamina. I'm just here right now. I can spark up and no one would know.
Amazing.
Yes, Etelus, spark up. That will help. Oh no, they're cool when they're smoking. This is not a good influence.
No. Etelus doesn't smoke.
No.
Don't do it.
No, do it, kids.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Apart from the weird face stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can see Atlas. Atlas is fine.
Just hanging off the side of the dock.
Sort of looks
which direction?
That way. You head round, turn right. There's a big dock, and Etelus is just hanging off it.
So Vuk will start moving in.
What?
Keita's walking the other side, like towards where you are.
I pivot and point, and Keita's that way.
You can turn and see Keita literally walking up towards you within 5-10 feet, because he didn't run that far away, holding the head of a deathless.
Yeah, Vuk, is that what? Why?
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I definitely already have. So
Oh,
it doesn't speak out loud. It doesn't speak out loud. It's just in Vuk's head.
But yes, exactly. Oh, hello. Again.
From Astor, from your perspective, Keita has lost her mind.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just gonna. Is it rude to throw you?
Did you find a head on the floor and decide to carry it around with you? And
No, it's very important person thing.
You could just hand me over.
Right.
Are we keeping the head?
No.
I would like to, if that's okay. I can keep it out of your way if you wish.
To be clear, the head was attached to a body and talks. They're called. I'm sorry. Do you use they? He, she.
Very complicated question.
Okay. Well, XR4.
XR. Is that the name of this? Hello. That's your name. Hello.
Well, it's my designation at the moment, but And Astor, you will get. Don't worry, I'm actually in here. This isn't. They're not gone mad.
All right, let's go find Estelus.
Perfect. I'm going to put the head under my arm.
Hang on. We've got so much to talk about. You and me. We've got so much.
Yes, but we can talk and walk. I believe it's a term.
Oh right. Cool. Very
Let's talk politics.
Just what we need.
Just as we're heading off to walk in Etelis's direction, Kida will just give Uhlen a little pat on the shoulder and say, "Thanks for."
That's what happens, is it?
I hand a handkerchief to Kida. She vomits.
Also, word vomit. How weird.
Stop. She'll just say, "Thanks for before," and then just carry on walking. That's all I wanted to say.
It's just turned into a thing now. Vomit everywhere. It's just lovely.
It's cool. It's cool. Just very confused and kind of concussed.
I know it's been many weeks, but in terms of like you protected her from the explosion, that's what she's on about.
No, what are you talking about? It's been minutes. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My beard is at a sensible length since last week.
You're all heading off.
No hair.
You're all heading off. Yes, true.
As walking, I'm just going to turn to Keenan and be like, how strange that bridge just spontaneously combusted.
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
What's that look on your face for?
What face?
That look. Asta, do we need to have more words?
Do we?
I don't know if I have time for this right now. We need to check in on Etelis.
I'm still not recovering from what face.
Look. In the meantime.
So is now a good time?
Yes. What do you wish to discuss? I'm very keen to chat, and thank you very much for your help earlier.
Absolutely fine. It was jolly good fun, as they say.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant. Good. Marvellous.
Good play.
Yes. How did you get that?
Oh, well, I acquired it. It was sort of just lying around. What was the place where we got it again?
What's it called?
The sink?
The sink, thank you.
Yes.
Yes. I got it at the sink. It was one of those... seemed like a good idea. I mean, the rest of my body was getting, a bit mangled.
So, I mean, you're not one of us.
Not as far as I know. It doesn't mean I wouldn't like to be. What is your? You said you had a designation. What is the designation?
Exile.
No. I understand, but what does that refer to? What does the X mean? What does the R mean? What does the 4?
Well, I'm an experimental model. X. Not sure what the R's for because that could be anything really. And right. I'm definitely the 4th version of R.
Sorry.
Can't wait to hear this now.
Whatever that means. Honestly, I'm not one of the people who builds things, so it's not really my,
very much likewise. But could I become part of it? I feel like experimentation would be good, particularly if the armor I can get is the same as what you had, because that looked fantastic.
It was great. It was really, really good. Shame about that, really, but there you go. I mean, you're not. You're not part of all of.
I can be what you want me to be, but I do understand I am not part of this world right at this moment.
No, it's not a bad thing. Not sure it's a good thing either. It's all very confusing. Anyway, you and I should have a longer chat when you're not walking down the street trying to, not run.
Well, I want to save Etelis. It feels like that we need to keep the gang together, unless there's another gang.
Is Etelis the really attractive one?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Good. Splendid.
It's universal.
Even to people who are dead and have no concept of these things anymore.
I mean, just because you're dead doesn't mean...
Still be attracted, I just can't do anything about it. That's the issue.
Just because you're dead doesn't mean you can't enjoy all of this.
Guys, I feel like we should explain, just in case people haven't been following us this time, it is a class feature of Etelis' Ranger subclass that they are canonically hot. We're not just being weird about it. That is just the thing it says in the book, so we have to.
Anyway. It's very necessary.
While Etulus hangs attractively off the side of Doc, you all approach the dock.
Etulus!
Etulus?
How's it hanging?
It's great. It's great. It was.
Would you like?
I mean, this was actually really fun.
Etulus, get on the dock! Again, limbering up, prepared to dive after them.
Okay, well, you're gonna make me roll to pull myself up. Okay.
But
I feel like that would be cruel.
Help is given if it's wanted.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take the hand up and just.
You did an amazing job, Ethelus. No one apart from that wizard. That wizard died. No one else died.
Well, this is XR4 who was helping us at the time, and they are very grateful too.
Hello.
Then hi. So you weren't trying to kill us, okay?
Well,
very good acting. I would have said.
You were?
Why
were you?
Why
are you not trying to kill us?
I probably would have done, but I was intrigued about your friend.
They gave a sup nod. You can trust people who do that.
It's a universally acknowledged symbol of coolness, I agree.
We're going to get mugged when we go back to Waterdeep.
They can certainly try. As I flame a little bit.
Just to be clear, though, you're still intrigued by Vuk, right? You don't. That's not going to change, right? You're not going to suddenly turn and.
I mean, I think
a lot of people to fight today.
There's not a lot of.
He's just ahead right now.
I'm just ahead. XR4. Leave the pronouns out.
Sorry, XR4 is just ahead right now.
So
I don't know. There's some people out there that are just heads that are very dangerous.
Well, I'm willing to trust this one until proved otherwise.
I currently have no motor functions, so
exactly.
We could always yeet the head off the side if it becomes a problem.
No, I think that's absolutely fine.
You could do what I did and take a running jump and throw.
There's no need.
I feel like I wouldn't manage that as well as you did, Esther.
Yeah, but you've got Ursula's here now, so
no one needs to jump off the side of the island at all.
Oh, you definitely shouldn't.
Ursula's standing there like Andrew WK, just
not a good plan.
Do you? Can I help with that? Do you need help with that?
I'm going to take 2 big steps away from Ursula.
Ursula notices that
very weirdly, but did I have spell slots? Did I have spell slots before we?
Kind of looks at Asta like we're doing this again.
What?
Did I have spell slots before we leveled up? Is the question.
We haven't leveled up yet. You haven't rested yet.
Right.
Most of us were completely
wrong
tired.
character sheet.
Okay. I feel like after being exposed to all that magic crystal, I feel a bit over magicked. I'm just gonna be over here.
Roll a deception check.
Exposed? Yes.
We'll have to roll it.
Rebecca, roll a deception check for Emma.
I totally roll a deception check.
A disadvantage.
A disadvantage?
No.
Yeah.
19 on the dice.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I've definitely got a plus to charisma, but I don't know how much.
I'll check it. I can check it. It's fine.
I got a 10 on insight, so I think I'm like,
got a 10 on insight.
Something's up. I don't know what, but again, I assume it's Asta being weird about the glow again. So I also sort of step back slightly and
13. Okay.
Well, we have a 13, and Ed, did you roll?
No, I don't think.
Don't care.
You've got your new head, pal.
Yeah, fascinated by them. I can see my face in your face. It's marvelous.
I'll attempt to try and do something about it and be like, and then we'll dig around for a good berry and be like,
I feel like I don't need to eat for the rest of the day.
I can help you once we've had a little sit down, but
It's all right. It's good. I'm alive.
Sit down.
Any accident you walk away from is a good one.
That's for all the 20.
We should go and lie down on the ship so that we can make a quick exit if the thugs come after us again.
We're not leaving.
We're
not leaving Cleo.
What happened to the big one?
Oh, Vuk jumped on them. Vuk crushed them. Actually, you've still got elephant on your armor. You need to clean it off.
I will do that
If
when
we
I'm
went
good and
back to
ready.
the ship, I feel like I could clean that off you.
Oh, well, if it's easy, and we'll just stretch out his arms.
No, once we're back at the ship.
Oh, I see. Fine. Yes. In which case, please.
Do you want to head back to the Erectes? You don't really know where it is from here.
No, but why don't we just...
Keelerwood, obviously.
Isn't it closer to go back to our apartments?
Yes.
I
Or
feel
go
like
see Keita's.
we should go to see. I mean, I want to check in on my family, but I feel like we should go to see Bud right away.
That's not a bad idea. We already
Yes.
know that they went to talk to Bud. Also, we might need to report on what happened, and whoever's warehouse that is, they seem
Needs
to be... Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I know
Bad
that. I need to
storage.
change my notes over on that because I know that.
I can remind you if you've forgotten.
I'm a
It was
like
the it was the bad one.
Yeah.
It was the dickhead ones who were dickheads from the start.
No, we should go to Bud's right away because we need to check in and see if she's okay, but also tell her about what they were, not only what was in that warehouse, but also the slain. This, like I said to you, these people, they were supposed to be a myth, like an urban legend. Like people laughed about, like, oh, the slain are gonna come and get you. Like,
I think we could turn into that.
But it's not supposed. What?
What?
Sorry, nothing. Just I like the idea of being feared. Anyway, what were you saying?
I look at you soaked in blood and it's like, no, we're really trustworthy.
Why do you want to be feared?
If we don't want to be, then we don't have to be. I just thought it would be interesting.
XR, what have you been saying?
This is not from me.
Good.
Although it is nice being feared, I will put that out there.
Oh, well.
See? Oh, maybe I got the... Anyway. Yes, no, let's...
Is that a deathless thing?
Oh yeah, deathless head apparently.
Oh.
No. I mean, feeling like it's nice to be feared. Did you
want to be
change when you
feared?
died?
Yeah.
I have felt like that is a good point, though. There's not much in my... my limbic system is gone for a start.
What's that?
Oh, the one that means you have joy in other people's physicality.
Oh.
Oh.
So sad.
Essos doesn't know about that book.
Well, I don't.
Doesn't know about that.
I don't
Someone
understand.
doesn't know about that.
Yeah. Good luck explaining to Cleo when she comes.
No, I don't think there's any need. It's absent now anyway, so telling them about something which is gone feels very, very... Anyway, let's keep
My
going.
limbic system's fine, by the way. I just want to know.
We know
Oversharing.
We know.
Yeah, you will faintly get from XR4, and you'll all get it. They'll stop broadcasting to all of you now, because why not? I
mean, being dead does deaden you some. That's all you'll get.
Exactly.
Anyway, are you heading back to Keita's? Are you heading back...
One sec.
Sorry.
Is Samuth is still here, right? Samuth has been here the whole time.
Samuth?
Can I have a... yeah.
Samuth is always here.
As we're walking back to Bud's, can I have a quick chat with Samuth, please?
Sure.
Telepathically.
Sure. Right here.
Do you remember where the ship is, Samuth?
Of course I do. I'm a cat.
Wait, could I possibly, I know you don't approve of them, but could I give you these crystals to go put on the ship?
This is the cat's expression.
Please? I will get you as many fish as you want.
That's...
Literally as many as you want. Or toys, or I will apologise. I will prostrate
Look,
myself.
I know that I look like a cat, but I'm actually an angel, so fish and toys is insulting at best.
I can ring cherubic bells as you walk past for a week.
Ooh. Not that kind of angel either. Okay, fine. You know what?
It's a lovely idea, though.
How am I supposed to transport them? In my paws?
No, I was going to wrap them up in a little hanky, and then you could take them in your mouth. Or I could tie the hanky around your neck.
You want me to wear the world-destroying crystals as a necklace?
It's like
I'm currently wearing them as a hat.
Both are terrible ideas.
But all you have to do is you have to find the ghost who's in charge of the ship, whose name Astel definitely knows.
Karena.
Thank you. And give them to her to put in the furnace.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. That's acceleration, like which we shall never see again.
So you're just powering the ship? Just making sure I have that.
Nope.
A cat lie!
You're just looking for somewhere to put them, aren't you?
Well, yeah, obviously.
You can pick them up later.
I like this plan.
Yeah. They'll be safe there.
All right. Astal, I will do this for you because I want you to be safe, and I think it'd be safer for me to hold them than you. Find a way to safely hold them, please. If you're going to take them, and I clearly can't stop you from taking them, find something to put them in.
Like a hat box. I could ask my wizard friend.
Normally a hat goes in a hat box.
Oh.
With stuff in it.
But why? Hats are so big, you can fit so much stuff in them.
Not brains, apparently. Right, okay. Go on then. Give me the crystals of inevitable doom.
Drop back slightly from the group, trying to make it look like I'm just walking more slowly so that I can retrieve them from my hat, put them in a handkerchief, and give them to someone.
Is anyone paying attention?
Deception?
Definitely not. Is anyone
not rolling 15.
Right, passives, we've got a 15, I think it's the highest in the party. Em, would you like to roll a sleight of hand check, as close as I can give you?
Can it be stealth?
Can it be stealth? Fascinating question. No.
Fine. Yeah, someone roll a d20 for me, please.
Let's make Rebecca do it again and see if the...
Yes, so this just keeps going. Forever.
Chris, I think I've got a plus 17.
You have, I've got it here. So
what did you get?
It's a non-natural 20. It doesn't matter, none of you notice. Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, well done. Very impressive.
It's our last game. I have to, be on brand.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
We could blow up the ship.
But not for Astal.
I'm making very responsible choices here.
Are you?
If only you had a hat box.
I'll just start working a handkerchief and pass them over. Slyly. Just Samuth now.
Slyly.
Hey, no one rolled high enough. So Samuth will skedaddle.
And then I'll prestidigitate Book. I can now.
Hooray.
Look, you are prestidig. You're suddenly cleaned of elephant bits.
I feel
that's so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel much better now we're away from the warehouse.
Yeah.
Good,
well,
yes.
It's sensible. Good to play it safe.
Yeah. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Are you checking in on your family before you all go and see Bud? Peter.
I think the logic would be, it's better to go. I know that the flat was not affected by the explosion, so she'll be looking up and keeping an eye out to see if any of the older siblings would have popped out and been like, "Hey, okay."
Yeah.
That's fine, see?
Everybody's okay.
But I think it's
Razzle
more
dazzle.
important that we go speak to Bud ASAP.
Cool. As you head off... Where's my list of your extensive family? There it is. You did this to
Bellu
me.
and Teshi.
Yeah.
They're the important ones.
Teshi will... You can see Teshi surreptitiously on a walkway, not doing the floating ghost, just being very still. And if you don't look too closely, because ghosts aren't all see-through and shit, could easily just be someone standing very still. Teshi will give you a wave and a thumbs up.
We'll sort of wave back and sort of nod in the general direction of Bud's house. And,
Teshi will...
actually, I can message. I'll be back I'll be back later, okay, to check in.
Thumbs up. Teshi will attempt to walk out into it. It's a little bit like walking on the spot, but...
Okay.
Right, and they head back inside the house. As you're heading up to see Bud, Cleo.
Hello.
Hello.
Back again.
You and Arian have returned to Uhlen, and Arian...
I forgot he was called Arian.
And Arian did just ask you out on a date, which you accepted.
What? Oh, Lord.
It's fine. That's fine. I don't think you understand why I would be.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, you made your way back through the undercity, through the walkways underneath the city as discussed, and back through the tunnels. And Arian is now basically leading you out into the market once more. They will give you a sort of polite sort of like smile and so I need to got a shift, but I'll see you later, I guess, at the apartments. I'll swing by at some point.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Right.
Do you know where did I tell you where I'm staying? Do you know where I'm staying?
I know where you're staying, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I sent you messages there beforehand. It's not weird or creepy. We talked about this beforehand.
Yes, of course.
Good.
I remember perfectly.
Good. Right. They will sort of. They're still kind of in awe after what happened. So they'll be like.
I'm enjoying this so much. Sorry, Chris.
There'll be a sort of polite, sort of like nod, and the hand goes up like it's going to go for a handshake, and then that feels too formal, and then they pull it back again, and there's a wave, and then they will go awkwardly. You do that? Okay. Do you head back towards the apartments?
Yes. With a little spring.
Of course. It's only been like a day. Not even that. Like, very quick.
Islam, that's cold.
But he doesn't take you on the roofs.
I think so far Ariel is the only person in this universe who's asked Cleo out on a date, so...
This is very true. They as well for Arian. You will head back to the apartments, and as you do, there's no one there.
No.
Your friends are not here.
Oh, is it?
We left a note.
We left a note.
Oh yes, you put a note under the door, Tom. Remember what the note
Yeah,
said?
no.
It's kind of awkward.
No shit.
And basically says, we're not leaving you multiple times. And it was that we were going to talk to Bud Devanine.
Name means very little to you.
We're being escorted to try and sort out and find out more information about how to get home. And then sort of awkwardly there's kisses. There's little kisses at the end, which seem to be scrawled off in a nervous hand, but yeah.
Oh.
I should have made note of what I said, but yep, it's all...
Very meaningful, very, very...
It's all tickety-boo, and... The handwriting is not good, which was also commented on by the others who said we will write the notes from now on, but there is good intention there.
Oh. I've just realised that to the Americans in the audience, we are fulfilling every British stereotype, having said the word tickety-boo twice in the last 45 minutes.
It's the Notting Hill thing. It's like, who says oopsie daisy?
Yeah, I do. All right. Yes, there is a note from Uslam. It is... it's nice, like it's not overly sappy and ridiculous. It's Uslam. It's exactly what you'd expect Uslam to write. The name Bud Devaney is mentioned. Were you there? You were there for the council meeting. Yeah, so you met Bud, and you know Bud's a very important person. But beyond that, you don't know anything about where she lives or anything like that.
Well, if they'd really wanted me to join them again, they'd have given me like where Bud lives. Really kind of necessary information about times, locations.
Right, I'm jumping off. I'm jumping in the jellyfish. Goodbye.
It's a good thing I've got a new date.
Pain.
I've got a date and starting my new life.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they've sort of just tantalised some information to make me feel better, but not given me anything concrete about how in any way to rendezvous with them ever again.
I said we were coming back.
Which makes sense. I guess I will. The docks aren't far, are they, where we left?
No, you know the way there because you came from there. It's around through one of the thoroughfares, and then.
In that case, I think I might just go for a little wander down to see if they've just gone forever yet, or if that's still to come, and then head on back.
Rebecca, before we dive too deeply into the Cleo-ness of it all, would you say that your experiences over the last day might have changed your outlook slightly on all of this?
I think that Cleo down Earthside is feeling kind of maybe cool. And you know, it's that thing where like you leave home and you go to uni and you make a bunch of friends who think you're cool and you kind of get a bunch of self-esteem. This might be just me. And then you come back to your hometown and all those people who knew you was a really awkward 13-year-old, like, hey, it's you, the awkward 13-year-old. And all of that self-confidence just disappears again. I think it's that. Cleo's been kind of like, yeah, I'm a champion. I have a cult. Yeah. And then see the note on the door and be like, oh, no, yeah.
I'm a 13-year-old again. Yeah, I see.
That thing.
I think you're cool.
Well, your note didn't say.
I will tell you every day. Good morning. You're cool. No, I don't.
But I think Cleo is wandering off, going, probably they'll have left, and that's very sad and very much deserved. But then it's okay because I have my new friends and I can manage it. So she's not just completely tail between her legs.
But you are wandering off towards the Erichtes to see if
Yes.
they've. Okay, cool.
See if they've left yet.
Cool. Just in case. Wandering.
And if not, she'll head on back and probably just wait for someone to turn up.
No, it's great. So, the party are walking in opposite directions. That's great. Good. Right.
If it helps, Samuth is going towards the ship. So.
I know.
Hey, Samuth, how about a little bit of magic as a greeting?
With my big old secret in his mouth. Great.
Wrapped around his neck. Thank heavens.
I was going to say, if Cleo tries to talk...
I'd love to talk to you, but I'm currently holding fissile materials in my mouth because I'm an idiot.
I could talk this entire time, just no one's ever bothered talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Samuth can talk. Samuth can talk, just no one's ever... Yeah.
Really? We've talked to Samuth.
Yeah, Samuth has been a dick about it because Samuth's a cat. I'm a dog person, guys. Has anyone noticed this yet? I have dogs and they love you unconditionally. Good. Right. Dogs couldn't not say hello if they could say hello. My God. Anyway, so Cleo starts heading towards the Erichtes, where the party aren't. The rest of the party is heading, back towards the the inside of the fucking ring, going back to Bud Devonine's manor on topside.
I would have headed to Bud's if they'd told me where that was.
I didn't know.
Okay.
I had Keita.
None of us knew.
I'd love to say that this wasn't
totally
right. Anyway, so are you moving to Bud's house with speed, alacrity, or are you taking your sweet ass time?
Going straight there.
Yeah, speed.
Yeah.
Are you running?
Oh no.
I don't think we've got the energy to run.
Should we be running?
It's just I'm going the quickest way that we can, and we are walking with haste.
Fine.
So we're not exhausted by the time we get there.
Ed, while XR4 is desperate to talk to you about all the things, XR4 also doesn't want to take up too much screen time. So can we say that there's probably a chance for conversation and a longer conversation just between the two of you, but I'm not going to shoehorn it in, and we might do it later as like we had this conversation earlier, longer.
Yeah, totally fine by me. Yeah.
This is, I don't want to suddenly be like, oh, we've run out of time, and it was all just me and Ed talking, because that would be
bad.
Cleo just walks in. I'm back, and that's the end of the season.
So,
Fraction.
Ed, are you all right with Vuk being sort of semi-distracted in mid-conversation until we say otherwise?
I think that's pretty much usual state of affairs.
Correct.
Depending if they're talking to themselves. He's talking to himself.
Everyone moves with alacrity towards topside and towards Bud's manor. Arriving at Bud's manor, the rat peacocks screech their customary and it's all fine.
Got the rat peacocks.
Yeah.
Salute them as we walk past.
Yeah, peacocks with the head of a rat. I am not sorry. As you head there, you will see that the various gardeners and porters and staff, they're not expecting you, but if you arrive, Keita, they will let you in without question. There's no like, you are welcome. You're always welcome. Keita, a reminder, you now know that all of these people are dead, and you've never known that until now, but now that you know it, it's so obvious.
We also know one of the gardeners is a traitor.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not there anymore.
They've been dealt with already.
They've been dealt with already.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yes. Draw a line under that.
Well, I mean, I would have had, a whole sort of scene with the gardener being taken away, but time. And this is for you, not for me to weeble on about gardeners with red hair. Anyways.
As much as I love talking about gardeners.
With red hair specifically.
Oh, yes.
As you head inside, you're guided to the drawing room once more, and Bud and Zelny are both there. And Zelny Zelny will sort of hurry over to you as you walk in. Everything all right? Are you all right? Good. You are.
Yes, thank you, Mr.
Okay?
We'll have gone straight to Bud. Formalities be damned, and we'll go over and give Bud a big hug.
Oh. And the big hug you give Bud, just to be clear, Bud doesn't go like, what the hell are you doing? You've had hugs before. But it's more of a, this is a surprise. And Bud will sort of, there. Are you all right?
Do you know about the slain? Do you know they're real?
Well, I didn't until you just said so. And until Zelny mentioned it about half an hour ago.
Yeah. And the Cham, there's a snail, right? The snail, they made it here?
Well, Zelny's here and Cham is on their way.
Oh.
Of course.
They're not very fast, as I understand. But, sorry.
Not very fast.
Oh, Rebecca, it's so bad. It's like a centaur with the lower half of a snail. It's awful.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Wait till you find out what the angels. Wait till you find out how they all got made, Rebecca. Oh, you.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That was a little bit problematic, but no, it was fine.
Anyway,
animal husbandry. Yeah.
There will be a big old ramble of like, okay, well then this happened and this happened and this happened and then everyone's fine, but we almost got blown up and then. But you're okay as well?
Yes, I'm fine. In the meantime, the butlers have brought in tea. Let's everyone take a second. So, piecing together what you just said, Kida, and what Zelny has told me earlier, we've got a mercenary problem that we weren't aware of, and there's a lot of Sitica in a warehouse that nearly blew up, and there were multiple explosions around said warehouse, and it belongs to the Amalankia family.
Yes.
Bud is going to laugh.
Just good time.
Is that funny?
No, it's sorry. You know, do you ever have that feeling that you're looking for something, and if you get it, it will be so good because you can take that pesky family of assholes who've been a thorn in your side for years and just crush them?
I mean, big feeling, but I think we get the general vibes. Yeah.
Lovely idea.
This is right. She will scribble a note, hand it to a butler, and go, right, well, that warehouse I'll just take over.
They're not stored very well.
I understand, and they will be dealt with appropriately, and I'll make sure that no one else gets in there. A bit lawless out there, so I don't think anyone's going to stop us. As for these slain, now, I don't know where they've come from, but I wonder if putting some pressure on the Amalankias now might open some doors in that respect as well. Don't worry, it's all under control. If the slain turn out to be a separate problem that we aren't able to sort out immediately, then we'll have to have a longer conversation about some evidence and clues so we can start looking in the right direction. I don't mean to be prosaic, but one of you is holding a head.
It's not very important.
Consensual head holding.
XR4. This is a very important person.
Bad Devanine.
Bad Devanine, exactly. They are.
I've heard about you.
Well, exactly.
And you, as I take it from Kida's quick retelling, are a member of the slain.
In one way of putting it, yes, I suppose you could say that. Yeah.
But also helped us out and very much was a help rather than a hindrance.
I am very happy to turncoat and tell you absolutely everything I know. It's not important to me at all.
Good.
You love to hear it.
Doesn't it? Yes, perfect for us.
No, I was put here as a deep cover. It's not important. I'm sure it'll come out later. It sounds like that's something that you and I can discuss at a different point if you're willing to. But for the meantime, it looks like we're going to have plenty of evidence anyway, even if we didn't need it. Good.
Great.
We've also got the note. So we hand over the note that said these are the targets. So we were worried. So obviously you were on the list as potential. Well, okay, yes, but they were going to try. But
I appreciate the sentiment.
But they knew where I lived.
Yes.
And they targeted me. I know you wanted me to work with these folks, and they are all lovely, but I don't understand why they would decide that I was part of the problem. You literally asked me to start helping them this morning.
Kida, one of the problems of working for powerful people is that you will be tarnished by association. These new friends clearly asking the wrong questions of the right people. And that caused some blowback, and you were caught in that, and your family was caught in that. It's not the first time, is it? No. I will do everything I can to protect them further. If you'd like, I can move them. It's difficult. It's achievable. It would be difficult, but I'd love to help if I can. Or potentially even change the living arrangement so that they are more protected. Also very happy to help in any way that I can. I don't want any of you or your family to come to any harm. Any more harm, I should say. It's up to you. I will do whatever you need and whatever it takes to make this not a problem in future.
I mean, there is another option.
Go on.
Well, you could sort of make yourself scarce and come with us on our ship. If you're not here, presumably, there's no point threatening you.
Focus them.
Yeah. And we could... I can show you the top deck, and we can, throw things off it into the sky.
We don't always litter, There's also a lot of cleaning. I think you need to appreciate how much cleaning there is on a ship like that. But you wanted to see one. You never got to be on one before.
You would all let me. That's very kind.
Are you part of the crew?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand though. If I leave, my family won't have me there checking in on them.
But it's just offered to check in on them.
I can check in on them. I can support them. I can make sure they're not removed.
Forgotten.
Or forgotten.
Also, we're coming. We're definitely coming back.
Exactly. We're definitely coming back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But will they forget themselves without you?
Eventually, they all forget.
But it'll be stories you can tell them. Your adventures. That'll be something exciting and give them something to look forward to.
That's true.
They have been getting very bored with the news of, well, I delivered this message for Bud today, and I delivered this message for Bud today. So I'm sure they'd appreciate the excitement.
I can send it now, so I could potentially send messages from a long way away for Bud to tell them what you're doing.
You can cast sending to ghosts. They can receive messages.
Well, I've met them all now, so that's fine.
Yes, just give them a daily bulletin.
Not that I'm unhappy being a go-between, but why bother? I have got very important things to do.
I've got to destroy an entire family.
Bud's looking a little bit not miffed. There's a little bit of I think you're all wise enough to the thought that Bud might be going, I'm about to lose another really useful person to me. God damn it. There's an element of that.
Well, I think it's more important.
Yeah. They're only salty. They're not actually bitter.
If it'll keep them safe while we figure out the whole Slane situation.
I should be able to deal with the Slane situation relatively quickly. As I say, I'm pretty sure that this is enough to start prodding on the council for what is this, who set this up, which of you asshats thought this was a good idea kind of thing. And since Amalanki is about to be in a lot of legal trouble, maybe that's a good opportunity for someone to, I don't know, poke blame? Oh no, sounds awful, doesn't it? What a shame.
Kidding about trying to ruin them. Or ruining them completely?
They tried to ruin me first. It's ongoing.
What are you going to do with the Sitica?
Sell it.
Probably.
Could you perchance just keep a stash for us when we come back so we can keep refueling the ship? Like if it's stored safely.
If you want Sitica to fuel your ship, there's plenty all over the place. That's why it's in warehouses.
Right.
It's hard to come by. That much in one place is a foolish storage service. That's
idiotic.
But I presume the boxes were in some way lined.
No, not that we can see.
Unbelievable. Well, this is what the Amalankians will get then. It'll be I won't even need to do anything too personal. It will just be a public ordinance for the potential destruction of Uhlen. That will not go down well with the Merchants Guild.
No.
Do we, is there any sort of reward for, saving Uhlen from potential massive explosion? Only we owe Cleo quite a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, we do.
You owe your friend Cleo money.
Yeah, we really do, for lots of the
Well,
stuff.
we don't have a lot of money, and Cleo sort of backed us, and we could really do with some cash, actually.
Cleo's an investor.
On the off chance, but it's fine if not. We did it for good, reason.
How much do you need?
How much did we borrow?
Like
It was quite a lot.
Yeah, it was quite a lot. It was a very significant.
We had to buy cloves.
It's in the thousands.
Right.
As I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
we bought quite a lot of donuts as
walk
well.
over to a very ornate-looking painting that's clearly got a safe behind it, and we'll open the obvious painting that's clearly got a safe behind it, and inside is just so much gold. And we'll just go, just take out a couple of gemstones, put them in a little bag, hand them over to Asta. That's probably about 20,000 in gems.
Oh wow, that's pretty much our debt.
Incredibly grateful, thank you. Wow, that'll keep us going for ages.
As you said, you saved the saved Uhlen, and well, I'd love you to help again at some point, and you're going to be doing some work for me with your ship as we discussed. Not immediately, obviously, but it's good to have friends in the right places. So I'm not sure I like necessarily being friends with the monetary distinctions, so let's just say that friends give friends money and let's not worry about it too much.
Great. Fantastic.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
When you say friends give friends money, you're not expecting us to give you any money, are you?
No, I don't need money. Thank you. Closes the painting full of an insane amount of gold. The Scrooge McDuck vault behind.
This is my walking around gold.
This is my shopping gold. I will just close the painting. No, don't worry. That's what I mean.
Oh, great.
Is there anything
Also-
you need us? Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say if you're going to be here for a couple of days, if I need to give evidence to the guild, I might need you to just sort of feed some lines. Nothing too important.
Uslam's very good at talking.
Perfect.
Sure. I mean, we were all very nearly killed by it, and we can.
What we can do is we can work out a sort of narrative where Eintar threatens you, and then the slain come after you, and then the warehouse nearly gets blown up, and it's obviously all connected and that sort of thing. That'd be good.
Exactly.
I mean, that's. Yeah.
What happened? So it doesn't need to be a narrative.
Adjust the code. Yes, that's
Doesn't need
that's
to
what
be
happens.
a narrative. Just tell that to politicians occasionally. That'd be lovely.
It's like, just reach over and just gently tap Keeda. I'm like, yep.
There's no lies here, Keeda. They're not telling any untruths. It's just people like when you can give them point A, B, and C and connect them all, and they go, they're obviously all connected.
Oh, well, Uslam's really good at that.
Perfect. There we go.
Ursula is entering into politics.
Out of all of us, I did not expect that, but all right.
We can't go until Cleo comes back. So.
Yeah.
No, of course, MSG.
I'm sorry, but he won't lie back. He will only sit up. So
It's fine, don't worry.
here we go.
No, of course. And of course, you're staying at the Moss Resorts. I can you can stay here if you like, or if you want to be back there so your friend knows where you are, that's also totally fine.
We should probably go back.
Yeah, we should update the note and let her know so she doesn't think we've actually left her.
Do you think that they're going to be safe there though? unless you go and sort out the situation with the Amalankias straight away, then the slain might still try and keep coming after us until we leave.
The note I wrote earlier was to convene a council session of utmost importance because of the explosions in the Dock District.
Okay.
Works. Makes sense.
Okay.
Don't worry.
No, that's fine.
Basically, what I'm saying is it will all be fine.
If Cleo does turn up here, because I think Uhlen did leave a note saying that we're coming to see you, could you just let her know that we've gone back to the apartment?
I am no expert, but I'm pretty
servant.
sure that some higher power will make you two meet up way before then.
We are puppets in the great game, yes.
So you are. You understand.
And I think when they finally get here, the snail folk called Chan, I think a part of a fitting punishment for them should be that maybe they could check in on my family.
If you like.
Yeah,
Keith, that will take hours.
No, but then they'd take forever to leave as well, and there'd probably almost always be someone there.
That can be arranged, and obviously I will make sure that no harm befalls your family. And I'm so sorry they were caught up in this. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, and they've still got Velu and Teshi kind of keeping an eye on things. So
yes, they do.
I'll be in contact, I'm sure. We might have other stuff we want to say to Bud, but Keita will, before we leave, kind of want to little aside. But
Does anyone have anything else to say to Bud before they go? Bud's not going to be like, cool, you've done your bit, fuck off. Bud's going to be getting ready to go to the council meeting to basically shut all this shit down. Anything else anyone wants to add as Bud starts maybe the butler comes in with a nice big coat, and it's Bud starts getting ready to leave.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The tea, stale or fresh? Because last time we were here, it was just...
the tea itself, when the leaves are stale, but the water's still hot.
Take a sip and interesting.
It's not awful. It's not terrible. It's just the kind of food someone having who doesn't have taste buds.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, if Bud starts to get ready to go and you're all going, okay, we'll start departing, ready to go, no one rolled an insight check. Oh my God, people.
I was literally sat there thinking it, and I was like...
I think Book isn't aware enough.
On Bud?
What?
On Bud.
Oh, okay. I think we all established that last time that we couldn't read Bud.
No.
Also, we know shenanigans are going down, and we know as I said, we're puppets in this.
You know what? Okay. I will roll an insight check if that makes you happy. I'm probably not
that feels pressured now. I'm not sure I'm going to. Yeah.
It's only going to be a natural 20 anyway.
Yeah.
No.
This is why we need Cleo. Cleo doesn't trust anybody. We're just.
And I have 20
It's a 17.
No, 17's not bad.
Where is your 17? All right, I'll roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bud seems to have everyone's best interest at heart.
That's what I said. Seems legit.
Kitty, you were going to pull Bud to one side while everyone's departing. Go.
Yeah, it's just as a we'll actually take the coat over from the butler.
It's real heavy. It's got very Cruella de Vil vibes.
Yes, enormous animal that's been.
Which animal in this world? Which
It's not an animal skin.
It's a human skin.
It's a human skin.
Oh God!
Hey, none of us are humans. Sounds like someone else's problem.
Yeah.
No, she'll do it anyway. She'll take over the coat anyway, and we'll struggle with it.
Yeah, fair.
Just to be like, thanks once again for everything. I'm gonna miss you.
Kida, I've never wanted any harm to befall you or your family, and I know that I've gone out of my way to make sure that you and everyone all your family are well cared for, and I want that to continue, and it will continue. That's whether you're working for me or not, whether you're here or not. I owe a debt to your family that can't be repaid. quickly.
Well, I'm going to continue to help,
I know you will.
in whatever capacity I can.
I know you will.
How come you never told me
Told you what?
that you're dead?
All of your family is dead.
Mhm.
I didn't want to add to that. I didn't want to. It's a secret
rephrase
anyway.
that, I guess.
It's a secret anyway. I don't like.
I'm not going to tell anyone. No, I know.
No,
But
I
although
know.
I will tell Asta not to go telling everyone because Asta was the one that pointed it out to me. And quite frankly, I'm furious that I didn't spot it before now because I can see it happen to everyone. But anyway, I've actually lost my track of thought now.
So angry.
But
So
doing a
angry.
slight look at Asta
angry.
like, this one might be a problem.
Just gently pointing.
Kill them.
Oh no!
Asta's now vanished.
But the point is that it didn't happen after my family, right? It was before, right?
Yes. The point when I got to know you would have been the point when I would have said, oh, hello, all your family's dead and it's my fault. By the way, I'm dead too. Everyone's dead. We're all dead. And wouldn't that have been a bit...
Red Dwarf.
Bit much, wouldn't it?
Might have helped, to be honest. Like hey, look, we're still thriving. I know it's a different kind of dead, but,
Kida, I'm not
If you have
thriving.
any tips for Vuk that I can pass on, then he's still sort of getting used to it.
No, I don't. All I can say is that it doesn't get any better.
Maybe I'll leave that out.
I get up every morning and look through my notes of the days past to remind myself of my life. I am surrounded by people who make me look more alive. I spend my entire life cursing the fact that I died and can't just die.
Get a chance to rest.
I told myself 50 years ago, and it's not really worked so far.
If I find anything out in the big wide world that helps, I'll let you know.
I'd appreciate that.
Catch you in court, I guess.
Yes.
Tiny little kid, you're like, yeah, help, I'm mixing my coat.
And as you all head out, that's where we're going to go to break.
Nice. Oh,
that's a fucking monster, yo. You should really roll more insight checks. I'm so weak and frail, Anakin. I need your help and support.
No, we figured out.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of obvious that the way there's like, oh, you waiting for someone to just waiting for some reason or something to come up that you could destroy them with.
Also, when we got told this is your story, and we're like, yeah, that's what happened. It's like, yes, and that's what you're going to tell the court, isn't it?
Yeah. There's some things that you need to roll insight for, and some things you're like, okay, this person is, yes.
Also, they would know the food was bad. There's a power play there in intentionally giving you bad food. Yeah.
What are you going to comment on it? What are you going to say something?
Oh, my biscuit's stale. You want to say that to me?
Well, anyway, on the biscuits being stale, let's reconvene in about 10 minutes, everybody.
10th minutes.
10th minutes.
Yep.
10th minutes.
Bye.
Bye.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, it's a brand new day. On the Sword Coast, your allies will help with blades and bows and magic as well. Hey, heroes on their way. Fighting together against overwhelming odds. Together, invade a remote
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. Hero Forge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, and beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We are proud to be sponsored by Alchemy RPG. Reimagine your gaming experience with Alchemy. They're focused on creating immersive, cinematic experiences everywhere you interact with tabletop role-playing games. Playing a game, creating a world, streaming, watching live games, discovering new content. Look at all the cool stuff that they are doing there. You can use environmental motion art, scene-based music, seamless character management to run your games over the internet, with upcoming features including homebrew content, streaming overlays, and spectator mode. So go and check out alchemyrpg.com.
check out our wonderful supporters, Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
We're delighted to be supported by Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, explore and defend one of the most beautiful cities from Dungeons & Dragons' Forgotten Realms campaign setting as it rises from the ashes of destruction. Epic stories, action combat, and classic role-playing await those heroes courageous enough to enter the fantastic world of Neverwinter. Neverwinter is completely free to play, so set yourself up an account today and pop !NW gift into chat for a link to a free gift.
And welcome back. So, last episode, last half, last hour and a half, yeah. Clear.
Hello.
You walked away from the plot and decided to go to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you make your way there, it's another lovely day in Uhlen. Nothing seems that different, you think at first, but
oh no,
you start to notice something. Every now and again, someone you're walking past will recognize you.
Ooh.
And when they do, they will give you a very like some are really cool about it and do like a little secret nod. Others are more like,
is your name Tyler Durden? What's going on?
more like fan servicing.
Oh, nice.
But yes. People, it's very few, about one in every 40, 50 or so, but you are being recognized. Heading out to the outer docks, you can make your way around to the Oryctes, which is still there, nothing's changed. As you head to the docks, the ship appears to be there. No one about.
Great.
Yeah, positive.
It is good, maybe they do not hate me. Clea will think about checking in on the crew and being friendly and then realise that means small talk. And it's there. They're at least, her friends are still at least on this lump of floating donut. So she's going to wander back. Kind of start to enjoy the attention.
As you turn to go, you feel by your feet and you look down and Samith is sort of curling around your feet in a figure of 8.
Hi. Can I have a stroke? You are so fluffy.
Just purring. Is that good? That good purring? Does that sound like purring?
Yeah. I thought you were saying that Sabbath was saying that.
Do you like that? Do you like the sound? I sound like I'm full of bees. Is that something you want?
No, that wasn't Samuth saying that. That was just me.
Humanoids.
Oh, Samuth, you've got something on your. Is that meant to be?
Sort of back off a little bit and like cats can't go.
I think they can.
The cat equivalent of like, no, leave that alone.
Angel cats alone.
They do a little bat. They look very cross and just give you a little smack.
No. Samuth would not smack Cleo. Absolutely not. No, more of sort of like backs off a little bit and just like kind of.
Oh, do you not want it there? Do you want me to take it off for you? Do you not like it?
So back on making the cat noise.
You do like it. You like it there. You want me to leave it there?
Oh, fuck it, says the cat.
Hi, Samuth.
There's a children's story waiting to happen. Oh, fuck it, says the cat.
I also like the implication Cleo's known this entire time.
No, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was enjoying the cat thing. No, leave that. That's Astel's and shouldn't be touched.
Has Astel been playing with things that could kill us all again?
No.
They really shouldn't do that.
I know. I tell them.
Do you want to just look over there and be really interested in that thing over there just for a second?
No.
But if you don't want them to have it and I don't want them to have it, but you don't want to get into trouble with them, you could just not
it's not to do with getting into trouble with. Sorry, there's all people. This is a cat doing this, by the way. There's all people, and there's Astel, and then there's me.
Yes, of course. But you don't want Astel to have this, and as you are there, surely you can just not have it?
I don't not want Astel to have it. I just feel like it's not really my place to tell Astel what to do.
Okay, it's in my place to sort of not die.
Yeah, well, you won't. We're fine.
Insight check the cat.
Go for your life.
Because
I warn you now, Samuth has an advantage in insight checks because cats are inscrutable.
I have proficiency in it.
Oh, hang on.
That is still only a 21.
Oh,
still only.
All right, I need someone to roll for Samuth.
That's 6.
Get Rebecca to do it.
No,
I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine.
I do have your phone again, Chris. I probably could do it myself.
It's all right. I've got it. Yeah.
Your hand is so big. It's just the angle. It just makes you look like an enormous hand.
Well, M is the size of space. So
hand of a god.
No, the size of
Rebecca?
what?
Would you roll? What was it, Rebecca?
I got a 21.
Samuth clearly thinks that this is whatever it is dangerous, but also Samuth is, amongst other things, quite loyal.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to get in between you and whatever you and Asta have going on, which I still don't quite understand. But for now, that's fine. If that is going to kill me or my friend, I am going to get rid of it. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, if you find out what it is, sure.
I mean, Asta's definitely had a running theme of a specific substance that Asta keeps trying to steal that could blow us up.
What are you talking about? That's not a thing.
So I feel like I have a fairly strong idea of what's there with that insight check.
No, that's no.
So I guess for now I'm going to trust that Asta is much, much, much cleverer than me, and it's all going to be fine. But if it stops being fine, I will try and get rid of it. Does this seem fair to you?
Yeah, totally fair, because by the time it's not fine, we'll all be dead anyway. Then you can die cursing my name. I'm fine with that too.
Oh no, because Asta quite likes to sort of talk about what they're going to do for a while first.
Yeah, they certainly do. It's true.
So I'll have all of that time, you see.
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the curse of an extrovert.
This whole kind of confrontation thing is something I'm trying. How am I doing?
Really well, actually. I'm genuinely
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
No,
I still think you're great. I just don't want to die, or have Uslam die, or Vuk, or Etelis, or Asta, really. Though if Asta does lots and lots of actions that cause their own death, then I guess that's a bit more their own fault. But
It's kind of the way I see it.
okay, I guess I'll pretend I haven't seen you with anything for now, and then if that's going to be a really bad choice, I am going to tell my friends, assuming I ever see them again, so that this could all be moot.
Do you want to go see them?
I mean, I'm going to go see if I can find them now.
Well, I know where they are.
Oh, where are they?
We're going to go and see the definitely dead lady, and then
There was a note on the door saying they're going to see Bud, but then with no other information whatsoever.
Did Uslam write it?
I mean, it was awful, awful handwriting. I think they found like a illiterate 5-year-old child in the street to write it.
Yeah, Uslam wrote it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes letters get round the wrong way. It's not easy. Canonically dyslexic to Uslam.
If Uslam's dyslexic, we're being real harsh. I think just bad at writing.
Yeah. Nerves. Yeah.
Nerves.
Yeah, that'll be that's a classic Uslam, isn't it? I mean, let me tell you what we're doing, but give you no practical information at all.
Oh, that's just Uslam? I thought that's because he didn't want me to know.
No, that's how Uslam thinks. I've spent time with all of you enough to get a pretty good sense of all of you, and yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay, so if, say, Uslam was going, hey, describe Cleo, what would you say?
What would I say?
Yeah.
Well, he'd probably get very tongue-tied, be very quiet, a little bit blush, a little bit shy, and then say something really quite sweet. And then probably try and justify the sweetness with something more practical, then realize that's too practical, then go back to being sweet again, and then getting really jumbled up and confused and blush, and then probably say lots of like noises, not actual words, just noises, and then sort of clam up and be very quiet.
And hypothetically, if he'd done all that, how would you say I would reply if he just had to sort of guess?
Making shy noises and then saying very self-deprecating things because you think everyone hates you, which they don't.
No, you're just wrong, Samuth.
What a surprise.
Even from the all-seeing cat you cannot trust. Wow.
So are they all still with the dead lady, who apparently is dead, which is also new information to me?
Oh, she smelled dead.
I think that's quite rude. I don't think you're meant to say that.
Peter has a great sense of smell. How dare you?
It was very perfumed, like someone was trying to hide that they're dead, but definitely dead.
Don't worry, potpourri.
So are they still there?
Well, if I know them, they'll have gone there, and then... But then after they've gone there, they'll want to make sure that you know where they are, probably. So Uslam would have said something about trying to rewrite the note.
I mean, he could have just written it the first time, but okay, I'll go back and see if I can find them.
He will have written it and then thought about what he wrote and how he got it wrong and it wasn't perfect every second until he got a chance to write it again, and will then spend the next time after that thinking about all the things he could have done to write it better until he does it the next time, and so on. The cycle continues.
He could have just done it better the first time. Okay, thanks, Samuth.
He can't do better the first time. That's not in his nature.
You can... Yeah, I didn't see you, and you didn't have anything. Okay, don't you want to get rid of the things I definitely haven't seen around your neck first?
Just wait a minute and I'll go do that.
Okay, I'll just come with you and see where you put them for no good reason whatsoever.
But no.
No!
I just come along with Samuth.
I don't want
that. The monk. Who is stealthier?
I mean, Samuth's going to try and run. I'm pretty sure you're faster.
Okay.
What's your speed?
Oh, I think it's only 30 because I'm only 11. Oh, no, it's 40.
There you go.
You can outrun the cat.
Cool. Not confrontational running, just like this is what we're doing now because you're possibly bringing, nuclear materials onto the ship.
There's already nuclear materials on the ship.
Yeah, but these are secret Asta nuclear materials. It's very different.
So much worse.
There's a difference between, like, we're going around Sellafield and look, there it is in the containers versus I've got some in my pocket. Like,
look at this lead plum I found. It's probably fine.
I think for the sake of everyone's brevity, and the sake of everyone's, we will skip over the monk cat chase and giving somehow you're going to give Satika crystals to Karenna, who then has to go full of. Cleo, you are fully aware of the 6 crystals that Asta picked up. Samuth cannot hide it from you because Samuth is a cat, and Karenna will just be pleased that we've got more fissile materials.
Great. Hi, Karenna. I wanted to avoid this awkward conversation, but it's nice to see you.
It's not awkward at all. Hi.
Okay, good. Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Oh.
I'm so well.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get very bored when we're not flying places because I can't leave the ship.
Oh, thank goodness. I get very bored when... Yes, good. Okay. I'll see. We'll be back soon to fly places and not be bored.
Yeah, Priff popped by earlier and said that there was some plan afoot to go places, which is great.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. I knew about that. Yeah.
Good.
They tell me everything because I'm an integral member of the team. I'll see you soon.
Okay. As you walk away,
every time it gets me.
As you walk away, Samuth just goes, "You ever tried not being self-deprecating?"
I'm not self-deprecating.
Yes, you are.
No, I have a really, really clear-eyed assessment of myself, my flaws, and my value to other people. Most people just have an overinflated sense of that.
Wow. Who broke you?
My family. We've been over this.
Yeah. No. Oh, sorry, Rebecca. No, the cat said that.
Yeah. I thought you knew everything. I thought you heard everything. It's why you're clearly very wrong about me if you weren't listening the first time.
Let's get a little head shake from Samuth. appears to be sassy plot exposure and just wanders back in with you towards the resorts where everyone else is headed to. Oh, look at that. Right. Rest of the party. Tom, it's fine.
You know.
Is it?
Tom, you know I'm right and you have to accept this.
The fact that when you sum it up, I'm like, yep, no, literally, even the weird little noises at the end. Again, the Hugh Grant, yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm an ass sometimes. This is one of them. So, back to the resort. You all head back to the resort. Everyone's heading back to the resort. Rebecca, please feel free to enter this scene whenever you like. Please, find the worst moment. Everyone else heading back to the resorts. Anything you discuss on the way? Peter, you can guide them back pretty quickly. Just how we've managed to have you move a bit faster than Cleo moves.
Well, just so you all know, I did take some of the Sitica crystals.
Why are you like this, Em? Why are you like this? Oh, I've been rumbled. I may as well just tell everyone now, even though it's metagaming as fuck.
I'm not planning on telling them.
Oh, fine, okay, off you go.
And also, Samuth would definitely have told Asta that Asta had been
Why?
But the good news is that I sent them with Samuth back to the ship to put in the reactor so that they're not here.
Oh.
Wait, put in the...
Is that safe?
Samuth will explode. Samuth's magic.
It's how the ship runs. Samuth's a celestial being contained in the body of a cat, but I don't know how much magical energy comes out the outside. Please don't tell him that he's a cat because he gets very upset about that and he really doesn't want the fish.
Right.
What
I feel like that's beside the point. Like,
yes.
Is it safe?
No, absolutely not. It's not safe. It's safe in the fuel thing.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
How much did you put in there, and how much? Where is it going to be in the reactor, if not actually in the reactor itself?
Well, it's in the fuel storage bit. You remember that we put the other crystals.
Oh, fine. Sorry, I thought you meant you were just going to put all of it in there where we weren't even going anywhere.
So you were just getting more storage, more fuel.
So I'd really like to find an empty island and do some experimenting.
Okay. That will be fine. Just warn us, I guess.
Well, can I just clarify,
bad.
though? You asked me to come and... You invited me to come and travel with you on your ship because it would be safer than me staying on Uhlen.
No,
right?
That's not what I said. I said, I said, if you left Uhlen, there would be no reason for people to threaten your family anymore. I didn't say you would be safe.
Great.
I mean, as I said,
doesn't seem very safe out there.
Yeah, we're kind of like privateers. We got attacked by giant dinosaur people, monsters, flying things. It's great, it's fun, but
We're still alive as well. I think we can
Well.
deal with it.
You know when a dog is a bit scared and the ears go down?
If it
Like
makes you feel
Keita's
better,
frills are like,
if it makes you feel better, we're a lot safer when Cleo's with us because Cleo stands at the front and
Has lots of
seems
money.
to get a lot more than we do.
Yes,
money
she
now.
throws her money at
This is a capitalist world. That's how it works.
I mean, I am running out, but that's okay. I'm sorry.
Fucking hell! Literally falls out.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We are going to do something about that. Hello, Cleo. Good to see you. Good to see
Hi.
you appear. Right.
I'm really,
That was quick. Like,
yeah, it didn't take long apparently to become a champion and best
What?
and have a cult. So I just
Several
You started
things.
a cult.
What are we
I
doing?
didn't start a cult. I sort of became the embodiment
carried on the
of
cult?
success for the cult.
Oh, God.
The word champion got thrown around a lot.
You're the Messiah. You're the
You are
Dragon
a-
Messiah.
No. They're just a champion. A champion is excellent. You definitely deserve to be a champion.
I assume that you're in one of the rooms.
I think
hopefully by now.
yeah.
But, you know, so it's good that you've replaced me already.
No.
We
haven't replaced you.
No, we another person in the team.
Hi.
They're probably going to mention me. I'm Cleo. Hi.
No, they mentioned you a lot. Hi, I'm Keita. Nice to meet you. We'll just sort of look at us and go,
Oh, like
What does
that
that
subtly. That subtly. Yeah,
no,
nice.
it will be more subtle, but the equivalent of a like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just turn to the guy and go, nice.
You are just as gorgeous as everyone else. This is crazy. Hi. She's
Hi.
going to get up in your face and look at the sparkles.
That's very intense. Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do that.
Keita likes getting in, like stroking the beard. Cleo's not so good on the touching thing, but
Oh, Scott, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're smiling while you do it, so that means everything's fine, right?
Would you like a hug now that you're back? It would be traditional.
Okay, hug.
Yes.
Yes.
Hooray!
Yes.
Hug?
Okay.
Yes.
Are we going to have a pylon? Is
Oh,
this
yes.
what's gonna happen?
As soon as FS has had approval, it's
As there's a cuddle puddle, Astle, you hear in your head from Sameth, sorry, got rumbled.
Oh, I told everybody. I didn't tell
fine.
Cleo. Cleo, by the way, I picked up some of the really dangerous crystals and they're in the ship at the moment. It's fine.
Yeah, Sam is trying to pretend he didn't have them and hide them on the ship. I know where they are. It's all good.
I love this.
Why would you need to hide them? I thought you were just giving them to the runner for fuel.
Well, no.
Wait, no. You said, sorry, you want to experiment. I forget sometimes.
I mean, we can use them for fuel. I'm not that fancy it. Can we go back to the cult thing?
Yeah, but well, that's very important. What is champion? You are. This is amazing.
Well, Arian and some friends took me down to the surface, and then straight away everyone went, ooh, and a speaker asked me to fight, and then someone was like, ha 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 ha, you can't fight. And he looked like I did, but sort of scarier. And he was really good at fighting, but I beat him. And then the dragon turned up. And everyone went, oh, the dragon. We went for a ride. It was very, very exciting. He is very very big. And yeah.
The dragon? You rode on a dragon?
Yeah.
I thought we got...
Idiot told you that you couldn't fight.
Sorry?
What idiot told you that you couldn't fight? That's just asking for trouble.
Exactly. You can definitely fight.
They were all a little bit silly and thought that because I'm not the size of a... He was sort of the size of a house, the other one. I wasn't. So they all sort of went, oh dear. And then I punched him and hit him with my hammer a few times, and it all went very well.
Uslam has bravely nearly died a few times since you've been gone.
Yes.
Uslam still has blood stains down his face.
Oh, you cut your nose.
Yeah, no, the implosion I managed not to get.
Oh, it was an implosion?
Yeah, no,
There was a big fight down at the docks, and Austin was very brave. And I was knocked out at one point, and he managed to get me back up. And then everything was going to explode, and he managed to help me fly out of the way. And then he went back and stopped Book from dying as well.
Amazing! How many giant champions of the World Destroyers did you fight one-on-one?
None.
Buck crushed an elephant using his behind, but
that's minor issue. There was
animal cruelty.
No, it was an undead elephant. We literally fought nightmares, but like
what you did is much more impressive by the sound of it.
Like the nightmares that we met in the sink ages ago, and I had a chat with. Those nice, friendly little guys. Okay.
The click-clack.
Wait, you didn't what? You didn't tell us.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
What makes sense? What?
That's still really impressive, Uhlen. Well done for not dying, falling over.
I think what you did was more impressive, Cleo. That sounds like you beat a...
I didn't think we were having an argument about who was more impressive. I thought we were just catching up on what happened. Do we need to one-up each other, or can we just
No, it's really. I'm really glad you're all alive. That's really exciting. Well done for not being dead. And Uhlen, you still have a lot of blood on your face.
I'll go.
No, I don't mind. It just looks painful. Are you okay?
No, it's Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go deal. Talk among yourselves.
Wow! You just break your own.
I try. Uhlen decides he's going into the bathroom.
One of these. You did one of the. Hang on.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Is Uhlen okay? He seems a little.
No.
I don't think he's ever been.
So wait.
True words never spoken.
You rode on an Archon.
No, rode on a dragon.
Yeah, the
dragon is an Archon.
The World Destroyer. He on his hand. We went for a little fly.
Right. Does he want to destroy the world?
No, he wants to create it better and make it beautiful. He's actually very misunderstood, and really quite great.
How is
and he wants to bring
intending on going on about that?
Well, the rubbish stuff obviously needs to not be here anymore because it's really bad, and the people who are stopping people from dying also aren't great because death is actually quite a peaceful, good thing. You hear stories about people with like their whole families have been dead, but then they're just still around, and it just sounds horrible.
Vuk is dead. Remember that. Yeah, and I'm just going to go help your son.
Okay. But when you say the horrible stuff, what's the horrible stuff that's just going to go?
Like the world being, the surface being basically uninhabitable, and squads of deathless going around trying to murder everyone. And, everyone having to live on floating piles of rubble because there isn't any green anymore. All of that stuff is bad. Like we were talking time on the sink about wanting to start farming and trees.
Yes, absolutely.
He wants to make trees and like beautiful, good things. And there can't be trees when the world is just floating rubble.
I mean, that sounds relatively.
There were trees in the forest plants we went to. I'm not there.
Dead people first. They're not. He doesn't want to just wipe out all the dead people, right?
No, of course he doesn't want to just wipe out everything. He wants to just sort of set the balance back the way it was meant to be, so everything can just be a bit better. He sort of started to do that, and the world was going to be okay, and then the death has got involved and sort of disrupted everything. And so that's why everything's so rubbish now, because the death has got in the way.
Meant to be by whose standards? Because obviously, you're kind of setting up another god here. And we don't know what happened to Cole.
He is a world destroyer. He's an Archon. It's sort of...
No, he was one of the angels. He's one of the animal fuckers.
Excuse me?
It is technically true.
He's a dragon.
Everybody's descended from dragons in this world.
Apparently, all of the the animal, half human people, they came about through the angels. Fucking animals.
Well, he's
why are you
not
saying that as if that's like? How did people come about in your world, Esther?
Not like that.
They're the dog lizard.
Yeah. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, Keita. It's just weird.
Oh,
it's judgmental.
Okay, sure. No worries.
Hey, that's the Metalist. You left the room.
I think by the time Atlas comes in, Uhlen has tried to put plaster on his nose. But also has bug on his hand.
Oh.
And looking. And so I think as Atlas walks in and go, so if that's going to be a problem, I guess you need to let me know. And then looks up. Hey.
Hi.
Oh. Were you talking to yours? Wait, no, that's not your. It's not your sword. That's the thing that helps you get. Yeah.
I might be in trouble, and I know that's a big thing for me to say. In order to save Kida, I made another contract with the jellyfish.
Oh,
I'm two-timing.
Okay.
And Bug. Well, hopefully the boss is going to understand. But
I just came in to check on you and see if I could help you with your nose.
Yeah, if you could try and fix me my nose. If you could try and...
Yes,
I mean, I've tried... just turn around and cover your ears, okay? This is going to be unpleasant.
No, I can do that. I've broken bones.
Right. Put some leather in his mouth. Right, go on. Bring it.
Crack it back into place and it's yeah.
You don't need leather in your mouth when breaking your nose. Go on.
I don't want to
The image is still very,
I don't want to bite my tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right, I can't do the thing right now. You can have another good berry, but
I'm very full. I'm very full.
Just shove it up your nose. And just...
I know.
We used to
but yeah, that's a lot, and also that was a lot. And
I mean,
but if Cleo met an Archon, why didn't she ask how the rest of us could get home?
For those on the podcast, Rebecca, who is muted, just shouted "I did" at the screen.
But you didn't say anything, and I'm not in the room.
I assume she didn't care, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Yeah, do it back at Rebecca, Tom. Make her feel the pain.
I'm going to be honest, Atlas. I don't think Cleo wants to go back.
Oh, thank God! I didn't know what you were going to say there.
And until recently, I was uncertain, but now I think that the moment I go back, a sword is going to come and drive itself through my heart again. And if I stay here, I've got angry bugs and very chill jellyfish that just is in the back of my head is saying it's lovely to be home and to be cared for. And weirdly, I'm not as concerned as I should be. And that's the weird thing, that I know I should be more upset about this, but everything seems great and nothing hurts apart from my bloody nose.
Yeah. I mean, the jellyfish is in my head too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I want to go back home, but I don't want to leave you all behind.
I want to get you home. I want to get you home. I want to get. I don't know. I don't know if Vuk wants to go back now. And Asta, well, Asta's going to blow up an island, and that's going to. Asta's going to... Yeah, I said we cut to like an Oppenheimer style thing. As we're all standing there with our goggles just going, that was humanity.
Yeah. Maybe I'll quote some from a religion that's not my own.
During a sex scene. Very odd film. Go see it. Yeah.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Support the communities that were harmed by the situation in the first place. But yeah, it's Cleo joined a cult. and
Claire's in charge
came
of the
back.
cult now.
Yeah, I didn't like Arian very much when we met, but Cleo said it would be okay, and I don't want to. I guess we should go back and talk to them, and maybe we'll get some water from the tap and just kind of give gently scrub the blood off.
Again, it's some fully trusted settlers, so it is that thing of that quite intimate but quite sweet thing of like being cleaned and then thank you.
But also, Vuk was saying earlier that the limbic system wasn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Is that what does that mean?
Vuk doesn't have the same desires as they had previously. Bits of their brains dying off.
But like for what?
Pleasure. Give it time, maybe empathy as well. Also sex. I'm just going to be honest with you, Atlas.
But I don't want that either.
Well, Good. Good, because to be honest, the limbic system causes more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. As I just mentioned. It's, yeah. We'll get you home. If within my power. But I will do what I can to get you back.
I think we should find a way, but I don't know if I think we'll figure it out if we find a way.
Well, if we can't, then I guess we'll work together and make the best of a bad situation. Hopefully.
In the meantime, you have to stop Cleo from being culty.
Okay, my limbic system versus the power of an acorn. Let's go, baby!
Oh dear.
Wow!
Would the four of you still be discussing everything you were discussing?
Oh, I don't see why not.
Probably. I want to know what you've all been up to, and Makita seems lovely, so I want to.
Probably would have off the back of the slightly awkward, like, but which bits are good and which bits are bad and defined by who, would have sort of awkwardly brought up, like, well, you know, some people are dead, but, you know, having a lovely time ish and cracking on with things. I, for example, have a very large family that are all ghosts and would really appreciate it if Archon didn't just come along and decide they shouldn't exist anymore. That'd be
yeah, of course. That makes sense.
From my point of view, it might be a sweet relief.
Yeah,
says Vuk.
Hitting that point, in it, Vuk. Yeah. Oh, limbic system's gone. Fuck it, get rid of it. Burn it all down.
Do you not think there's a chance we might get to a point where we can cast some sort of revival spell that is strong enough to bring your body back to life, and you kind of need to be carrying it round, or we need to bury it somewhere. But if you're buried and alive, that's going to be really sad. I think we should just keep walking.
Well, I haven't given up at all. It's more just the.
Are you sure? Because it sounded. No, sounded give uppy.
Well, true, but what I mean is that if something which I can't control comes in and was to destroy me, I wouldn't be upset, is all I mean.
So the World Destroyer's got a really bad rap because of, the name, the World Destroyer. But
exactly.
He's all about life. He doesn't just want everything to be dead. It's the fact that things that are dead aren't able to end and therefore new life comes. Like, the perfect world would be if all the dead people weren't dead anymore. So it's not that he just wants to go around and... He doesn't want to go around and wipe everyone out. He wants to make people able to be properly alive.
Or at least have the choice. Population issue.
Well, yes.
And then they die, like happens back home. Yeah. Like, you like that having the normal passage of life.
Restore equilibrium.
To be fair, we're headed for a population issue anyway. If people keep dying and their bodies don't return back to the ground.
You're going to run out of food.
Yeah, the whole agriculture problem.
Farming situation is terrible, as we have previously discussed.
In depth.
Is Exile 4? Still there?
Exile 4.
Stayed with Bud.
No, still in Vuk's arm and have been having an ongoing conversation that we will have later if we have time, and if not, I will do bullet points off.
Right. So, are we going now? Like, are we going to go from here, or do we have to stay here?
Do
because I like Uhlen.
Do Estelus and Uslam rejoin as this conversation is going on?
As that point, we come back in.
We've kind of done all the shopping we can possibly do. Oh, by the way, Cleo, here's a big diamond. I hope that covers our debt to you. And
we were always going to pay it back.
Always.
Yeah, I knew that, obviously. Because you value me as a friend. I knew that.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now we've got a diamond of our own as well, so, we'll be fine. We've done all the shopping we could possibly do. I mean, we can take a box of donuts with us on the ship.
Yes.
And
we definitely should. They do specials today, actually. We should go and get a box of that too.
Once again, for brevity, I am very comfortable that you buy a box of donuts before you head back to the ship.
Wait, Chris, I wasn't finished.
I'm sorry, go on.
It's not just donuts.
I'm sorry, voiceless, headless person.
I'm sorry, I'm rocking the baby.
I know.
We got told about that arcane troll that might be decent that we could go and try and find.
Oh yes, Archon.
Yeah. You rode on an Archon. Did you ask them how we could get home?
Oh yeah, of course. I know it's really important to you. Why would I have not done that?
You didn't say anything about it.
Oh well, it's not.
Good news.
I thought you wanted to know what was important to me. I'm sorry. He's never heard of the keys or the gate crashes really, but he's promised to. Basically, he's sort of. It was all very odd, but he sort of is very invested in me being happy and in what I want, so I can sort of just ask him for things and he'll do them. So he's going to have a little explore and a little think and see if he can hear or find anything about gate crashes or keys or way to charge keys, because they were the 3 things we were looking for, and I asked about all of them, even though I don't want to go home, because you are my friend and you matter to me, and so he is going to do that.
Right.
And he doesn't know, but he's very powerful, so he's going to see if he can find out, and he's put some of the cult onto researching it as well.
Said all those wonderful things, but you sounded so angry when you said it.
I missed you, and I came back and you all just sort of shouted at me a bit.
Sorry, that wasn't intentional. Yes.
Did we shout at you? I mean, you said that you were in a cult, which is a weird way to
Not in a cult, I have a cult. They're very different things.
Arguably worse.
No, because they can't. They don't do dodgy stuff. There's no sacrificing goats or anything. They just live on the surface and are trying to help the world destroyer stop everything being terrible. If they all showered a bit more and were a bit less beady and strange, you'd just call them a nice group of people.
Right. Good.
Are they all doing it of their own volition, Cleo? None of them been coerced?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you feel coerced?
No.
Inside check. Okay, finally, we're going to do an inside check at the right time.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, same.
Hang on.
And it's a charisma check.
Well, I get a +3, so.
Cleo didn't feel remotely coerced.
And no one there seemed coerced either.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
They all seem genuinely not very happy with the status quo.
Fine.
They're just. I know it's been a really, really rubbish time since we got here, and everything's been awful. So I know it's really hard to accept. But I think we found a nice person who might be able to help.
Great.
Yeah, but that's what all the bad people say. Like, oh, I'm so nice, I can help you.
Yes, whereas the nice, good, safe people just hide nuclear material.
That's not a thing in this world.
What?
I never said that I was good.
I can't go just yet. I have one more meeting.
Oh, okay.
Should we come with you, or do you want?
No.
Right.
Well, besides that, then leans against the wall.
What do you mean? Why are you suddenly cross and weird?
I'm always weird, Cleo.
Yes, cross and weird.
Yeah.
What does it decide that I have a meeting?
You go talk to your cult leader. It's good.
I'm the cult leader.
Okay, you go talk to your underlings. I mean, we're supposed to also be waiting in case we're called for representation. I don't know what Bud Devaney's going to accuse them of. Sabotage, general terrorism. But
why are you really cross, Uslan? What is wrong? The blood doesn't look that bad. Your nose is sort of back to normal.
Yeah, Etelis cracked it for me.
I mean, I know anyone standing next to Etelis doesn't look great, but I like
again the Andrew WK look.
We'll inch further away from yourself.
Or some kind of tries to grab your arm a bit, and you're like, no, you don't need to.
Okay. Don't go away, please.
Okay. For brevity, can we say that you lot keep having a nice flowing discussion, bouncing around the different things that have happened?
Nice.
You've basically talked about everything there is to talk about, bar some minor details. Obviously, you can take donuts with you to the ship before you depart. I think that's a given. I wouldn't want to deprive you of that. And Keita's right. There are daily specials.
What about Octopus Boy?
What about what?
Oh, we've got to say goodbye to the octopus.
No, I was meaning the one that...
we do not need to say goodbye to the octopus.
Yeah. The one whose name that I took down and details for you in case you ever
Would you
wanted
like to write a letter?
No, it'd be very badly spelled.
Don't worry. It was more of a one, like my limbic system took over. We're good.
If the name is referenced at all, Keita will be like, I can get you in touch. I know them.
Yeah.
For brevity. This is the side quest we want to spend the next half hour on.
For brevity. You can, of course, get donuts for the ship. There will be a mock trial where you will be called upon to give evidence, and Bud will not ask you to say anything that is untrue, just elide over some details. Bud's not the devil, Bud's just very, very flea-bitten. So, with that in mind, Cleo?
Hi.
Do you have a one-on-one chat with Uslan before you go on your date?
It depends if Uslan's still so strangely cross.
Do you try and approach him?
Does Uslan still remain strangely cross? Why am I mediating this? Just tell me.
Do it yourself.
He goes quiet, but, sort of, that's not unusual for Uslan when he gets into a contemplative mood. But, I think, if we are alone in the room, he doesn't initiate conversation, but sort of looks up and looks at you.
Are you okay? You've got your arms folded.
Unfolds arms, stretches. It's been a weird few days.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't sacrifice you. I'm glad they didn't.
Because you've been acting like you were sort of quite sad that they didn't sacrifice me, and I don't quite know what I've done.
I'm not sad that they didn't sacrifice you. It's the opposite. I'm sad that you had to fight a house. I'm sad that...
No, it was great! It was great! I won! It was the first thing I've ever achieved entirely on my own, and it was really great. I'm really glad I fought him. He was really cool, and he was awesome. And he didn't throw the fight exactly, but he knew I was going to win, and so did the respect thing. And it was great. No, he wasn't doing it because he pitied me or because my parents were powerful or because I was rich. I was just better than him, and it was the best day of my life.
I'm very glad to hear that. I'm glad. And now you've got followers. It's exciting.
That was odd. There's quite a lot of them here, and they keep doing the nod, and I don't know what to do with that. I don't think you're meant to go to your cult lead followers.
I suppose maybe you have your princess training. It's the hand in the jam jar, back and forth.
I don't want to go back to that. That sounds terrible.
Jam jar.
Just swirling your hand around. No, I'm I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you found something to work towards. That's good.
You're saying that, but not looking or sounding happy in any way, shape, or form. And if you just tell me what I did wrong, I can say sorry for it.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're surviving, and that's important. Both of us have to do things to keep us going. And
what did you have to do?
I didn't want Keita to die.
I mean, that's reasonable. She seems very nice.
She is. She's great. I made a deal with the jellyfish for her life, basically, and
okay,
nothing's happened yet. But
how many deals do you have now?
3.
Right.
Well, there's when we went through the portal. I mean, the sword lost its power, so. When I go back, I'm sure there's a very angry devil or demon or fae or...
You said you didn't really want to go back. I thought we were going to
make
this place better so that we don't have to go back.
I think the others...
wants to go home, and Asta, I think, wants to go home, but... And I don't know about Vuk. He's in a very strange place, and we need to have a longer conversation about that at some point. But...
I think Vuk's worried about a lot of things. I think Vuk's losing... a lot. We've been confronted with a lot more of the dead recently, and there's a lot of talk about people losing memories, losing feelings, and I think that's concerning to Vuk. I think Vuk's also concerned about whatever exactly your steed wants to do to the world.
I wouldn't call him that. That's like a really bad plan.
Mm-hmm. Well, already pissed off multiple powerful beings. What's another one?
You're being sort of existentialist and rude, and that's not like you. And again, if you just tell me what I've done wrong.
You haven't... I should have come with you.
Why?
Because... That's a good point. Why? There was nothing I could... No. This is...
So I needed to do something on my own. It was the first thing I've ever truly done on my own ever.
That's not true, Cleo. You are much more powerful than you believe. And this is proof. This is...
Exactly. But I don't think I'd have believed you if you told me that 2 days ago.
Good.
And if you'd been with me, I'd have sort of assumed you'd have done it all really anyway. And you didn't. I did it all by myself. And that was important. And now I can come back. And I sort of thought you'd be maybe happy to see me.
I am delighted. I was so concerned that something awful was going to happen to you.
Okay. Right. Well, just as a note for next time someone comes back that thought maybe she meant something to you or was special to you in any way.
I love you.
Oh.
That's not fair for me to do with you. I'm sorry. That's not fair. I care so much about you that I would let the world burn to see you survive. And that's not good. That's no, that's not healthy. That's wrong. And that's not. I shouldn't put that on you. That's
no,
not
it's
fair.
not.
No, that's,
no, you're fine. Just shush. Shut up. Sorry, that's sort of the first time someone's ever said that to me ever in any context, and you shouted it at me. So I'm a little. That's nice. I think.
It is nice, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I'll let you have the room. That wasn't fair for me to put on.
The worst thing you could do now is to go away. Please don't go away. Can you stay? Can we have a long-winded, off-camera conversation?
Odd way to put it, but yeah, if you need to.
Because you were very cross and unhappy and shouty, and so I have a little bit of emotional whiplash.
Yeah,
but,
the love's toxic. It's not. Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but that sounds good to me. That's fine. I have a date to cancel.
You go on your date, Cleo.
I don't want to go on my date. Oh my goodness!
You go on your date. That's fine.
I mean, is that what you want? I can just forget you didn't say anything if you didn't mean it, and I can just go on my date.
Sure. That's what I want. I want you to be happy. Go on, go have your date with your ugly... I assume it's with them, Lee.
Okay.
From your note.
I guess I will.
Oh my god! Can we slap one of them?
Okay. I thought you wanted me to not go on my date, but if you want me...
I'm not your boss, Cleo. I don't
I'll just
control
wait
you.
for them outside then, and you sort out whatever is going on, because it's kind of horrible. And I guess I'll see you on the ship, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I guess. Bye.
The moment door slams, he just bursts into tears. And just sits there going...
Emotional damage!
Yeah. The rest of us like this behind the door.
Yeah.
You were all in another room and not eavesdropping on your friend's private conversation.
Where's Samuth?
With you.
No, I'm willing to look down at Samuth and not a word.
No. No, Tom,
the worst
I have something
part
better.
Is Etlus is going to be like...
Oh
no!
You dangled it and you took it away again.
Okay, no, don't worry, folks. I have something planned. I'm just going to come.
Lad's stopping? Maybe we should go and check on him.
No.
Chris, please, can Cleo go on her date with Ari and inexplicably burst into tears in the middle of it and then go rejoin the party?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
All right. That's them?
Yeah.
As you sit in your room, crying into your hands. You can't see. The bed around you and the room around you, you can feel like a slight shift, but you don't really know what it is. If you open your eyes, you are sat on a sort of like weird, like maggoty divan.
Well, it's nice not to be in the field of bugs this time. It's actually...
And sitting in front of you once more is Jura, just looking at you.
Hey, boss.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This is... I don't understand.
You think I do?
No, that's clearly the problem. She wants to know how you feel, so you should tell her how you feel.
I do, and then I yell at her and she thinks I'm angry.
Because it's so big!
She's a champion of a world destroyer now, and I'm...
She is a person! She is just a person. She is your friend and a person.
I don't want her to go on the date.
Then tell her that!
I want her to be happy.
She is happy with you.
Why, though? I do stuff like that. I'm so...
Because you are a lovable person.
But...
Because you are a good person. Because you are a kind person. Because the version of me that fucked you up in your world fucked you up, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we keep having to have this conversation, but one day I'll learn.
I know, and that's why I'm here to help.
Okay, good. You're not...
Do you know what I was a dream of?
No.
Hope!
Oh, shit.
Can you please just go and talk to her and don't take the baggage and
Yeah, no, I will attempt to catch her before she goes on her date.
And you know what? I think she very likes you're quite intense. Yeah. Maybe not as intense as you have been, but like,
okay, well,
I don't think you have to rein it all in and not be you. I think you have to just stop.
Walk it
beating
back,
yourself with a stick known as guilt or whatever it is.
It's a big stick. Walk it back like 4 steps. Yeah. Be honest. Be open. Okay. Cool.
Also, for future reference, I have no problem with you making pacts with other people.
Oh. I'm sorry. That was very.
We're all friends. We all know each other.
Yeah, but you're a lot more easy than devils back on our world. They're very.
I'm not a devil, whatever that is.
It's yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I despair at you. That is what I do.
Yeah.
I despair at you.
And one day I'll make it. Yeah.
I know you will. Now go and do the right thing, you silly boy.
Okay, boss. Always a pleasure. Swan falls back into the...
You're still sat in a divan. You just blink and you're back in the room again.
Cleo! Slightly my legs got numb. Cleo!
She's outside, waiting to be picked up by someone else.
Down the stairs.
Who didn't tell you when they'd be there either.
First of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, I'm being incredibly intense. Third of all, I'm not angry at you. I'm just really concerned and a bit scared and really thought that I was never going to see you again. Fourth, I do love you. I know I don't do the best job of showing it sometimes, but I care about you really deeply. And I'm sorry for what it's worth.
Okay.
I'd rather you didn't go on the date, but
Okay.
I understand that that's not my place to tell you. You can do what you want, but I'd rather you didn't, but again, I can't tell you to.
Okay. I mean, I don't really want to. They were, fine, but not you. But also, you can't just yell at me when you're worried about me or having feelings. That's not okay.
I will.
What you did was take the first time anyone in my life told me that they loved me and turned it into a really rubbish experience. So,
Can I do it again?
No, I don't want you to right now.
Okay. Do you want some?
Can we just be friends?
Yeah.
And can we try and talk about our feelings before we get to the point where we scream at each other? And then maybe we could try this again without the yelling at some point in the future.
I'm just really scared for you. And
You don't need to be. I'm kind of great. I didn't know. I sort of, I rode a world destroyer who wants to just make me happy. Things are going to, we found the good one. Things are going to be okay. I just need you to not shout at me. You can be worried about me if you want, because I think that's what friends do, let alone people who are more than friends. But just don't yell at me again. Ever. It was horrible.
I'm sorry.
Unless it's like, look out, fire, in which case probably
I understand.
raise your voice. But
I won't take it out on you.
And that's not to say you can, like, at some point I think I'd like you to tell me again, and that you don't have to wait for me to like write you a little flag saying you can tell me now. Just can we just be a bit calm for just for a little bit, and then hopefully we'll just know when we can try again without the yelling and the explosions and the broken nose and the imminent death and dragons and jellyfish.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. It might be tomorrow. It might be in, a few months. We might decide that actually, you might realize you actually don't love me after all, but just a bit of breathing space would be good. Okay. And when you do, again, maybe don't instantly follow it up with, but I won't make you happy, so go then. That bit wasn't great either. But sorry, it was really nice for you to say.
No, it wasn't. It was manipulative. It was old me.
Shall we go on a walk back to the ship and you can show me all the bits that exploded while I was gone? Mainly so I'm not standing here when Arian turns up, because I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to be insensitive to Kida's family, but I think I just want to ghost them. And also because time with you sounds nice.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be awkward when you have your cult meeting, if he's...
Sorry, I can control them all with my mind. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking.
It's very funny.
Okay. Claire will offer a hand.
Take her hand.
Cool. Apart from one thing that I want to do, are there any more conversations people want to have with each other or with NPCs before you start thinking about heading back towards the ship? Assuming that Arian has turned up and gone, has anyone seen Cleo? And has been told she's not here and gone. Presuming that Kida's gone back and checked in with your family. Do you want to...
I'm happy not going through it, just because that's a lot on you again, Chris.
Fine, I can do 9 different Australian accents. It's not a problem.
But the short and long of it will be, she'll have the long conversation of like, well, I'm going, and Bud's going to check in on you, and how do you feel about moving? Let Bud know. We'll keep in touch. Asta can send you messages. There'll be a debate over whether she leaves the cushion or takes the cushion, and what to pack, and all of that.
Do you take or do you leave the cushion? It feels quite important.
I think she's gonna take it because what else will she have on the ship of them? But is concerned that they won't have anything similar. Maybe she'll go out and buy a new cushion to leave with them.
Rebecca, for your benefit, Kida has a cushion that she hugs because you can't hug ghosts, that the family therefore all know they're hugging each other through the cushion.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
That!
He out-puppeted me. It's impressive.
No, that's very good. I think because it's pretty, and if you're okay with it, Nat, I'd like to suggest that you take the old cushion and leave them with the new one.
Yes. Yeah.
For your benefit, they are all very excited for the opportunities that you'll have and think it's really great and fantastic, and all do a pretty awful job at hiding how much they're going to miss you, but they're more excited for you than sad.
Mm. And we'll sort of promise to Teshi to keep looking after the swords and keep training, and any tips they want to send via Asta, let her know, and all of that.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, can I briefly check in with Eccles for the time?
What's good?
While Kida has gone back to talk to her family, just like presumably Eccles have stood like sat chilling somewhere.
Yeah, Vuk's gone back to Vuk's room to talk to the head, and that's not a euphemism. And in the meantime, Cleo and Ustam have gone for a nice walk, and Kida's gone back to talk to her family, so it's Judy, yeah.
It feels incredibly cool to be jealous of someone whose whole family is dead, but I wish I could tell my mum that we were going.
You're muted.
I can't hear Lola.
So dramatic scenes.
Yeah. I wish I wish I'd been able to say goodbye as well. But I guess we can always get we can get a second opinion from the other Archon if we find them, and also Cleo's Archon is looking for a way to get. So we could definitely we can figure out how to contact them, and then if we contact them, then we will have an open line of communication, and maybe it's okay that we're not there, or maybe we go back.
I've got a spell now that means that I could potentially contact them, but I'm scared of trying it in case it doesn't work.
Yeah. maybe let's wait then. Let's see if we can find out more information, and then maybe then we try.
You're a good friend, Eslis. To be stuck somewhere random with people, I'm glad it was you.
Yeah. I like all of you, and I like you a lot. And we'll open their arms.
Embrace.
But is like hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. It's just
As you'll make.
Sorry.
No, you go.
No, it's good. It's good.
As you'll make your final preparations, you have already alluded to this, but I'll just cut to the chase a little bit. Yes, the Lost Archon was mentioned. The wizard who was in communication with them, who had lots of information about potentially spells that could be used to do this. Spells that were used using Sitica that may have had some impact on Silver Keys or trying to break through. They were called Kokes, and you all laughed about it. Anyway, you know from what you were told by Zelny that Lunan Lita, which is another atoll, island, mostly water-themed, and you know the direction you can be heading to go and find out more about Kokes, find out more about the Lost Archon, maybe make some connections there. And also it's a really nice water planet where it's like a floating island. It was a floating ball of water. So there'll be cool interactions with that, which...
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Well, I wrote all this thing. I just want to let you know that I'd written it. Good. So anyway, with that in mind, and with things on Uhlen basically wrapped up, you can head back to the Erictes. Obviously, the crew will return. I've forgotten the name. What's wrong with me?
Rena, Prif.
Rena, Haps, and Prif will all be there and all travel with you. Thank you. And they will be ready to depart when you are. Prif did not check in with the Deathbringers about anything because it seemed like you had enough information and they really didn't want to.
Fair.
If we'd had more time, we would have pushed for that. There's a bit of plot there too, but it's irrelevant.
Another time.
Oh, never. Well, this is the last one.
Yeah. As you're all heading for the Erictes, and you can all be situated as it leaves port, I have one final thing I want to do. That was a conversation happening between Vuk and XR4 throughout most of the episode.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to use as a little kind of So you just picked it up. You found it. It said it got all the hallmarks of the sink. This
yes,
big brawny.
Absolutely. I wasn't going to use it, but once my leg really stopped working after the second time I jumped. Then I thought if I could put this on, then it might make me it made me into a far sort of stronger being, which was great.
Well, that's not have each amount of choice at a certain point, is there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And therefore, it felt better. But if I could get some stuff that was improved, it makes a lot of noise. Is one thing.
Yes, you said earlier about wanting to
a little bit stealthier would be nice.
No. I'm not a smith, am I? No, but you said
true.
About joining Deathless and presumably you've never met Setri, therefore?
No.
Oh dear. You sure?
No, it's more where I go from here is a little bit. The others have all got ideas about going back to their homelands, and I'm not sure if I want to go back to mine. I love my family, but they are difficult, and I'm not sure if they'd understand what I am now. So I don't really know what to do. If I could just find a way to belong, it would be good. But then I suppose I do already have a family, here and now. They are all crazy, but then again, so are my family. Maybe this new one can just be better.
Look,
not going to beat around the bush here. I was sent to Uhlen to do a bit of the old spying to get a sense of how things are, because Cetri is not a fan of some of the things that go on here.
Right.
But I'm not a massive fan of Cetri either, if I'm honest.
I have, well, yes, who knows?
Dodgy chap.
Right, shame.
Big ideas that don't often think about the little people. You know?
Fine, yes, not a fan of that myself.
No. But I want to help if you're feeling like you're somewhat undercharged, if you will. Like there are ways in and out that aren't always. I've got nowhere else to go, so.
I'm very happy to have you with me. I mean, is there a way that I could not have to carry around your head the entire time, or is that could I attach it to myself? Is that a
bit weird?
True, very true.
We'll find a solution. I'm sure we've got ideas.
Okay,
but let's keep talking about this, and let's maybe bring your friends into it as well, because I feel like I want to help, but also that I'm somewhat concerned about where you might go with a bit of guidance. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, that would be yes. Any help in this world is a lot, but I'm getting used to it now, and bits of it I like very much.
The jellyfish. Frankly, you're getting me out of a bad situation by
absolutely
carrying me around,
yes.
so it's not a bad thing either.
Yep, good. Absolutely.
Right. Well,
help each other.
Yes.
Why not?
Splendid. Maybe we'll see what we can do.
Yes.
Also, you are going to lose. I can't do hand gestures. You are going to lose a lot. That doesn't stop.
I understand, but whilst I've still got what I've got, let's keep trying to do things, because as soon as I give up, that's
when you become a head in a jar.
And I don't want that. Not yet. And if I can help you be more than that, at least for the moment, let's do that.
Just poke that bit there.
Does something light up, I assume, and then I will press it.
The helmet will partially move away, and inside is just a dead head. Like completely, like not skeletal, just a dead person's head, but like torn and shredded and not healthy. Smells awful.
At least I can still smell it. Sorry. Can I? This is, it's not like looking into a mirror, but it's certainly like looking into the future.
The voice keeps talking, the head doesn't move.
Yeah.
Afraid that's where we all end up.
True. But it's an inevitability that obviously I don't fear as much anymore. And the fact that I've still got time now to achieve something is a blessing that I didn't realize was a blessing for a long time, but now I see. I'm very happy to be able to carry on for as long as I can.
Let's work towards that, eh?
Yes. Good idea. And I'm very glad to have your support.
Close it up. I can still feel the chill. Cool. On the Erictes, if you all find various points to perch,
yes.
and we'll take the ship out. Kida, do you want to go and stand on the prow and be a cool pirate?
Yes, I do.
Do you all support
I was
Kida in this?
waiting for the opportunity to say that she
I'm
does
sorry.
that, but I didn't want to cut into any emotion.
No, that's totally fair.
Absolutely.
Do you all want to join Kida standing on the prow as kind of like we want to support our friend? And
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I will be holding Arek's thing aloft like a wobble and then go, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, Lord.
I
had relevant plot points. That don't matter anymore anyway.
My only question, Chris, is having grown up on Uhlen all her life, How does it feel when we get out of Uhlen's mental reach?
Does everyone suddenly feel a lot of feelings?
It's the point we're going to end on. As you all fly out of Uhlen, as you start to move out of the range of the jellyfish, you all welcomed it in, and it gave you a sense of home, a sense of togetherness, community. And as you fly out of the range of Uhlen, the jellyfish goes, but the feeling doesn't. Because you're all together.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end.
Done, team.
Yay. I'm glad you didn't leave us completely broken, because I was also like...
What's the quantum leap final thing, Tom?
Dr. Samuel Beckett never made the leap home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that categorical. You might.
It's the horrible thing where they're like, basically, in that end of that show, God says, I want you to keep helping people. And he says, I will. And then he leaps. And then because they got cancelled, they just said Dr. Samuel Beckett never made the leap home.
That's tragic. We're not doing that. For everyone's benefit, of course, there's a way to get home. What I wanted to get to was a point where you all had the choice and then see who actually went. And who knows who that would have been by that point. But that's a story for a different time, if ever.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us, everyone, for a very indulgent final episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You probably won't see some of us streaming for a while now. That's just life. But some still will be. So do stay watching. Roll Together will still exist and keep running. And there's big plans for how it's going to go. So I look forward to watching that myself. There are shows still at the same times, Mondays and Tuesdays, 6 p.m. BST. Are you still in BST? I think so.
September.
Yeah.
Comes the same thing, yeah.
And chat shows on Fridays. So catch all of them. All the Twitters still the same. All the socials still the same. And I hope you will keep watching. But for now, it's goodbye from me. Thank you.
God, that was very BBC, Chris.
Goodbye from me.
Jesus Christ. I don't get a thing, do I? I don't get anything. I'm not allowed nice things.